We live, ladies and gentlemen. I believe we are. Welcome, everyone. It's time for another exciting episode stream of us playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Falsebound Kingdom in the dual draft season, where we've only so far had to sacrifice one marshal due to the loss of one monster. So that's pretty good thus far. Now, obviously, this is mission 5. We cleared the first 4 missions. Now, this is probably going to be the only one because I ended up starting... I was thinking about doing 5 and 6. 6 is a run killer, or at least a very detrimental mission for a lot, and I mean a lot of people. From what I understand when this ROM first, came out sort of idea. So that's the thing. Now... we're likely where I don't speed up because, my mistakes, like Swamp Battle Guard last time with the double miss, and then, of course, the Warrior Killer, then I had to protect the Red Eyes, and yada, yada, yada. Just, some bad luck, and, maybe should have played it a little safer with the guard and stuff. But at least that mistake was just bad RNG luck and coulda, shoulda, woulda. It's not due to hitting the spacebar and screwing up, running out of time, yada, yada, yada. So... this stream is likely going to take us a bit of time. Now, currently, Team 2, a member of Team 2, K-Fox, is playing in the draft VC, so I will not be joining the VC this time. So I will not be joining that because I like to try to, for the most part, focus and stuff like that. So then all the mistakes are on me. I don't get distracted and stuff, and I have no one to blame but myself, because that's happened in previous drafts. I've been playing a mission... it's been late, and I've been chatting with the guys in the VC for an hour, maybe 2, and I played multiple missions, and then that's when you make mistakes. You're like, oh shit, I didn't realize, oh shit, and then you get caught with your pants down, as they say. Now, assuming you aren't in the presence of a... never mind, I was going to make a really cringy joke there. Anyways, point is that, yeah, so this is probably just going to be the grinding mission. Not going to attempt... If Mission 6 wasn't so dangerous and deadly, I would probably do both tonight, but I'm going to just focus on doing this grinding mission, seeing how far we can go, because apparently the boss is actually quite... even though it's a grinding mission, it's not an easy mission. It can be quite difficult, apparently, as far as the boss goes. You don't want to run out of time, especially. So, yeah. So we're going to start, and we'll go over our team thing here in a second. And, yeah. So, Rakurai is already in the chat, and he's just saying, time for Griever Gooner moments, probably. Or maybe it's Griever Gooners Gaming. Take your pick, man. He's late. I'm not late. I was fashionably... I said it would start at 1:15, and I hit live at 1:15. I don't know what to tell you. Where's the host? Yeah, I'm here. Is it a fuck it we ball strats now? No, it's not. Rocker said, damn, no Badlands. Yeah, no, because I really want to have a team meeting about that, about Badlands, because I have yet to watch a single person. Like, I am unaware of how Badlands, because I know that everyone restructured it sort of idea. Badlands doesn't work like it does in vanilla. So, I am completely at a loss on how Badlands works, period. And where I think, if I remember correctly from not this mod, but the Kaiser one or whatever, everyone's scattered all around the map or whatever like that, and everyone's not in a base or whatever, and enemy marshals are coming at you depending on your position and all this craziness. So I know that it's a very you don't have time to think moment, so it needs a lot of prep to survive without heavy losses. So I'm going to have a team meeting about that. I don't want to... I'm trying my best not to be the weak link on this team to let down Dusk, Xenon, and Thunder. I want to do my best, so strategizing. Rakurai said Corrosive and Xenon have done it, which is fantastic. As I said, Xenon as a team member knows what it is, but I haven't had time to watch Corrosive stream, and I wasn't there to watch Xenon's. So I don't have any idea what's happening. I'm either going to have to watch a VOD to strategize first on my own time, and or meet with the guys who have done it. Meet with Xenon and stuff, and see like, okay, what do we got here? So yeah, K-Fox already flawlessly completed it using only harpies. Of course he did, because he's K-Fox. So yeah, fantastic. Just make it, just twist that knife in. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. So we're gonna go over this. Let's hit that play button. If the game audio or whatever is a problem, guys, let me know. Let me know. It shouldn't be, but it really shouldn't be. But you never know. I think this is the setting I normally have it at. So that's the game music. If it's too loud, you know, Rackaraya would let me know. So yeah, so we've still got, we have to take all the marshals. Obviously, Bakura can't come because he's dead. So he's not a live marshal, so he doesn't have to come. But Odeon is still alive. Obviously, these guys are all alive, right? So we have to bring all live marshals with all live monsters. So there we go. As I said, Bakura's already been sacrificed. And these two are on the bench. So as far as that goes. Our teams are looking okay. Yugi is in the double digits with all his monsters, but just barely. Joey doesn't have a single double digit yet. Merrick is looking really good. Merrick is actually looking quite stellar. He has the strongest by level team right now. Kind of surprising because I thought I would use these guys more, but he just seems to clean up pretty good. Level curves and stuff matter, of course. And the My Team. The My Team, of course, after losing Swamp Battle Guard, hasn't had as much time to shine. But this is, of course, the grinding mission, so it is what it is. I'm honestly, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm kind of tired and stuff like that. That is no excuse, by the way. But I did promise I was going to stream yesterday. I didn't get a chance to, and then things happened today when I thought I had like almost a free evening, and of course everything hit the fan. So I'll be honest with you, I'm really nervous to do this mission well because I know my success on this mission is going to determine partially how well I do on mission 6. So yeah, so I'm actually kind of, you know, hot under the collar here, like, oh shit, I hope I don't fuck up early, you know, I you know, sort of idea. So I'm going to just do my goddamn best. My strategy right now is to put Yugi into, because this is grind, is to put him in the middle base and have the waves start coming at him, have a couple guys to the side, and then start, you know, switching out as needed as we take out the waves. So we're just going to try that, you know. Rockerai said, you watched Devil May Cry yet? No, not the new season yet. No, I haven't. I've been trying to watch Peaky Blinders. I'm on the season finale of season 2 of Peaky Blinders, trying to get through that first, and then I was gonna go back to like some anime shit. Wait, Mary Jane has the Venom symbiote? Oh, for God's sakes. Depends on the context. I'm surprised, honestly, that it hasn't happened already. When you think about it. Because Venom's symbiote's been around a very long time. I don't know if I feel good or bad about that. We already had Bride of Venom years ago. I actually have the comic of Bride of Venom. But, I mean, I don't really see why. But, I mean, maybe it could work, you know. Tom's in here. Hey, Tom. Oh, Jesus. See, I've been watching too much Peaky Blinders, mate. I've been watching too much of that. The moment I talk to Tom, it's like, the English in me just comes up. And I'm like, hey, Tom, how you doing, you bloody wanker? But he says, you on the bevs? Of course, man. I don't actually work tomorrow. I got a lot of running around to do for next week's shit, so got a lot of shit to do tomorrow, like early and stuff, but you know, I got a lot of shit to do, hauling and crap, running around the city. So yeah, so I'm on the bevs, but I don't have to get up at the crack of Jesus dawn. So yeah, and Dusk is in here saying howdy, fellow teammate. Anyways, I've chatted enough. Anyway, so yeah, these are our teams. I'll quickly go over the. So we have Red Medicine, we have Rain of Mercy on our Sagi with a Millennium Shield. Obviously, really quick, we have used up basically all the items that we can currently use, so nothing is left behind. You know, currently Red Eyes has no need for a thing, and we have Red Medicine there. Then we, of course, have Gaia with a Legendary Sword, a Polymerization on Curse, and Red Medicine on Sea King Dragon. then Odeon obviously has absolutely nothing, because there's no reason to give him pretty much anything. Obviously, we could give the Black Pennant to Ryukushin Powered, but we're not planning. I really need to level up these 4 marshals. Odeon's if shit goes wrong, not if shit goes right. Barrel Dragon has nothing. Tiger Axe has a legendary sword and 3 red meds, alongside Sword Stalker, who has 3 red meds and a legendary sword himself. And then finally on Mai, we have a Millennium Shield on Flame Swordsman to just make it so he has a little bit more, survivability, because he's kind of fragile. And 3 red meds. Red Ice has nothing, and Lava Battle Guard has nothing as well. Unfortunately, the dragons kind of don't have much to do right now. And yeah, Lava is the only one who really doesn't have an item to really, do anything. But we're just going to have to do what we can. So, Marsh is in here and waving his hand. Hey, Marshall, how you doing, man? Rack says, favorite part of Cheeky Blinders. Of Cheeky fucking Blinders? As I said, please no spoilers, guys. I'm trying not to be spoiled. That's a very good question. I think I have a favorite moment more so between Season 1 and Season 2. I like in Season 1, just right off the top of my head, I'm sure there's some really other great moments, because I like the cunningness of, obviously, Cillian Murphy's character. Or is it Cillian Murphy or Cillian Murphy? Anyways, I like when he shot Billy Kimber. Just said, fuck it, and shot him in the head anyway. And said, all you fucking lot go home. I was just like, yeah, just shoot the boss, and then all the guys he's gathered are going to be like, well, I don't want to fucking die today. Our boss is dead. We're just here because the boss said, you know what I mean? They're just hired thugs. It's not like it was a whole family like the Peaky Blinders are. So I like that idea. And then so far in Season 2, as I said, I'm going to watch the season. I'm just finished episode 5, I think, and out of 6. And I think my favorite part of that is I like the successfulness of how well Thomas has done, and he's really stepped everything up and things like that. I really like the interactions between he and I forget her fucking May, the horse trainer girl. I love their interactions, especially the one in the. I like both their interactions before they had sex. I like the one in the garrison. I just thought that whole scene, no music, everything was quiet, and it was all about the dialogue. It was all about this putting our chips on the table but still being on guard sort of idea, and same with the scene with her in the house. I just thought it was so well written, and it had me completely enthralled. My phone was buzzing, I didn't care. When a scene can draw you in because the actors are doing such a good job of conveying it with sometimes not even dialogue, it's just the looks and the acts and the motions, when he's pouring the drink and stuff, and he's not sure what to do with it. I love that. I thought that was a really good scene. So anyways, yeah, just off the top of my head with that. Play says, how's the new One Piece chapters looking? Pretty good. I don't read spoilers, so the latest one's coming out tonight or tomorrow. I'm really liking this. It's way fucking better than Egghead. That's all I can say. I like the latest One Piece chapters. Play says, damn, Big G hairline looking good. Is that a thing? Does my hair look shitty? I don't know. I've fucking got the game on here in the chat over here, so I'm not looking at the bloody camera. I have no fucking clue. So, well, maybe I shouldn't touch it. I'll just leave the. Anyways, thanks, Place. Said, we drankin' tonight? We drankin' tonight, baby! We are. Rockrai, how's JJK's final season? Who gives a shit? JJK is fucking not very good. And Tom said, how many bevs deep are we, lad? Well, I had a few in the afternoon. I had a couple pints in the afternoon, and then I stopped when I had a bunch of shit to do here in the evening, and I picked it back up, so I'm probably 7. This is probably 7. But that's over the course of, I had a few at, 3:30. Between 3 and 5. And then I stopped, and then I picked it back up, 2 hours ago. So, I think I got, I was drinking, then I got sober, now drinking again. Plays said, new Bleach soon. We hyped? We're fucking hyped for new Bleach. The manga coming back, apparently. And, actually made a meme about that on my Discord. I should share that. It's that old Ant-Man meme, and somebody made fun of me in my Discord for that. And I was like, he was like, 2016 much? I'm like, I've been waiting since 2011 for Bleach to come back in manga form. What the fuck are you talking about? This is new. This is a new meme. You know, yeah, we're hyped. Definitely hyped. And, of course, for 1,000 Year Blood War Arc, the final season. Yes, 100% hyped because Kubo's trying his best to, like, fix what people blamed him for. It's like, fuck off. But yeah. Awesome. Place says, looks gas. Thank you, thank you. Hair actually looking good. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. No jokes. Okay, cool. Yeah, I like, it's fine either way. I know I got a widow's peak anyways, you know. Not that I got full head of hair, so I'm fine. But I know I got a widow's peak and shit, but that's funny because I was wearing a hat all day. I was sweating all day under a fucking work hat, and I just kept going like this because I was sweating on it, so maybe it's held up by fucking sweat. Yeah, Rack said, who is your favorite character from Bleach? Favorite spelt wrong. And why? Oh, probably Kisuke Urahara. Just right out of the gate. I love the Bleach cast is one of the best casts in fucking manga, period. And Ichigo's one of the best MCs of all time. But I think I just got to give it to Kisuke. I love Kisuke, Yoruichi. Aizen's a great fucking villain. Like, almost perfect villain writing right there. Genichimaru is one of the most tragic fucking characters in manga history. I made a video about that, actually. Fuck. Honestly, where it starts to slow down for me is like the Espada, because Ukita and Shunsui are really cool. Obviously, Kenpachi's great. Like, you know, Uryu's got a really good 1,000 Year Blood War. Did a lot for Uryu's character as well. So yeah, I got a lot of favorites. Who's your favorite? I said, can you tell us your name, major, and one fact about yourself? Well, my name is actually, my name's Griever. My name's actually Mitchell, with 2 L's. My major, I'm a Red Seal electrician, so I didn't go to university. I went to trade school. I went to college, for 4 years, and I got an electrical license. And one fun fact about yourself. I drink and I know things. That's 2 things, and I think I stole it from Game of Thrones. Blaze said, I love the bounce, best arc. Okay, see, now I know, now I'm starting to question if Blaze was serious about that hair, the hair looking nice, because, I don't know, man. With comments like that, you never know. Anyways, alright guys, we're well into this, Let's, okay, I'll check back in the chat once I get through a few minutes of gameplay and stuff. I don't want to make a mistake. So, keep the questions coming. I'll be checking back. But yeah, let's, just want to double check one thing. Did I? Yeah, okay. Everything's fine. Okay. I think everything's good. There shouldn't be any changes to this. Nope. Perfect. Okay. We will save. Let's start the battle, baby. Okay. Use forces free. Okay. You guys know I'm not a Z mode type of person, so I'm just going to send you right there initially. And I want these guys just sort of waiting around the place. Just in case, more than anything. I can take Odeon over here just to get ready to take this base for stuff later. Because I watched Thunder do some of this, and for some reason that's what Thunder did, so I'm just gonna go off on what Thunder did, pretty much. Okay, we got our 600 gold for that. Okay, I'm gonna put you, like, somewhere right over here. So apparently we should try to attack the Penguin soldiers. My team really helped me out here. Kudos to Xenon and Thunder for really helping me out, and I didn't get a chance to watch Dusk do this mission, so I'm not sure. You know, but, you know, really gave me a hand out here to give me a hand. So, I know that the Penguin Soldiers, it's best because they have Castle Adept or some bullshit. So to try and get a few of the guys sort of over here. Obviously, Taiga X is getting a little bit in the way there. So why don't we fly you over here. Our first bout should be fine. Tiger X, why don't you go down here, buddy? We'll let Red Eyes get in the way. Okay, okay, okay. Let's go. Here we go. Alright, let's see. So, first things first. No items. This is good. Water Adept. This is also good. Bound Thunder deals extra damage to machines. That is interesting. That is very interesting. Well, I know who I'm fucking attacking first then. How do I already not have... Wait. How did I already take damage as Soggy? Okay, we got the blind on him. I like that. But how do I already have damage? Why am I not at full health? That's weird. Like, look at Soggy. He started with 13. Is it because I have Rain of Mercy or something on him? Or must be an item thing. Book of Secret Arts. I must take a small... Huh. I'm sure somebody can tell me. Each ally monster's healed by a small amount. Ancient increases HP by 150 and decreases defense. No, that's not 150 though. Oh, wait. Does it increase it by 150 like when you start and then you not start at full health? I could see that. Okay. Alright, alright. It's fine, it's fine. We're emotional, we're fine. He's blinded, so I'm not really that worried. Maybe I should be. I should just go after the... Even though he's blinded, I really don't want Red Eyes to take a bunch of hits. If possible, so we'll just keep on striking and... $320. This is why I want what's in the base there. Which I gotta buy. Yes! We love the blind! Blind actually doing something! Love to see it. We're probably still gonna need 2 hits to kill this guy. Yeah, because he's got higher defense. We don't have the levels yet. This is the point of this mission, so. Okay, we're gonna go after this guy next. Alrighty, so... Yeah, 341, we like that. Alright. Spike shoot. Okay. Actually, I should try to blind the whole team, realistically. With Soggy, that's what I should try to do. Try to blind the Spike Seeder. So, but we really wanted to get rid of this guy, to be fair. Because he's the one who can do actual damage to our guy. So that's all good now. And now we can go after... Well, yeah, let's go after Paranek there. Ooh, we love that damage, don't we? We love to see that damage, don't we? This damn chair, the hydraulics kind of went on it, not gonna lie. And so every time I sit, maybe I just got fat, but every time I sit, like, it slowly, like, loses the pressure, like, it's annoying. Who is bloody texting me while I'm bloody? Oh, the ladies are calling. But we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I ain't got time for that shit. Leave a callback number. Anyway, maybe, since Tom and Blaze are both in here, can you explain to me why Soggy isn't at full HP right now? Is there any reason? He's like 60 HP down, 70 HP down when we started. He hasn't taken a single... I don't understand. Why did he start? Is that because of Millennium Shield? Am I just... And he sat in the base long enough to start to heal, and I threw him... Like, the 150 is the starting... It changes the max, and then he has to slowly heal it up in base. That's my only explanation as to why he's got a random, you know. Anyways, I think I figured that out. Before we finish this one off, we'll catch up with the chat here. Let's see. Rockrise said, what things do you know is the question. Probably way too much. I've probably forgotten more than I remember. Plays is questioning. Yeah, dude, come on, the bounce. Fuck. Tom said, who, whoa, what the fuck? Did you see Peaky has a film out? No, I didn't. I just started watching it on Netflix. It's got all 5 seasons, so I was like, all right, cool. Said, brother, did you see Peaky has a film coming out? As I said, yes, Tom. Jesus Christ, mate. Play says, wait, I gotta pee. Can you pause? Fuck off. Rockrise said, who is your favorite Cowboy player, and do you have their jersey? Favorite of all time is probably still one of the triplets. Like Troy Aikman, or maybe even... I am a huge... man, that's hard. Jason Witten, maybe. Jason Witten might be my favorite. One of the greatest tight end. The second greatest tight end of all time, in my opinion. Probably him. Do I have his jersey? Yes, I do have a Witten jersey. I have a Lamb. I have a CeeDee Lamb jersey, and I have a Dak Prescott jersey. Tony Romo was another, you know. I don't have a Romo jersey. I got the Witten jersey when my family were buying. We all basically, because we're not rich people, right? So we got one official NFL jersey each 1 year. Like, you know, it was like, okay, we're going to do this. We're all going to go in on the jerseys. And we went, you know, Dallas Cowboys site and blah, 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 or NFL.com. And I wanted a Witten jersey. I got the Witten jersey, and my dad and my mom got Romo jerseys. And I think my brother got an Austin jersey at the time. It was Austin. Anyways, yeah. So I have a lot of favorite Cowboy players. But yeah, either Witten. I love Lamb. I liked when DeMarcus Ware was on there. Romo, Aikman, Irvin, Smith, you know. Places got to be Tony Romo. Yeah, I mean, not a bad pick. Top 5, for sure. Top 5 players ever. That, for me, like, that I love. Like, one of my top 5 NFL players of all time would be Tony Romo. I love Tony Romo. I thought he was a really great quarterback who deserved a ring. His numbers were right up there with all the greats. It's just... sometimes you don't get a ring. So yeah. Tom said, you got to go back to the world map, please? No. I really like the music there. Yeah, it soothes me. I'm good. I'm back from the P. Fantastic place. How was it? As long as it's not red, you're doing okay. Tom says, we like to drink with Griever. Yes, we do. Because Griever is our mate. And when we drink with Griever, he downs it all in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, fucker. And, well, fuck it. Let's count down. There we go. There we go. And look, we already have refills. Unfortunately, it wasn't sunny. It was sunny in the morning. As I said, I was sweating my balls off on a roof, working on AC units, ironically. But it, yeah, as far as today was kind of like gray and like just muggy and shitty and stuff. So normally I'd have Corona or whatever because it's summertime, but... sometimes if I know I have a stretch of like rainy weather and stuff like that, Corona is definitely a bright like summer beer. Like I don't like drinking it in the winter. I don't like drinking it in the cold. So, cheers, everybody. Play says, Griever, when we run in D&D back. You tell me, mate. Tom said, don't know. Rocker, I said, orb match maybe. Orb match is why Soggy has less HP when we start the mission? That seems like an intentional design flaw. Tom says, recharge bug if you ask me, mate. Okay, yeah, it's not a big deal because it's only a few HP, and he can get it back just sitting in the base for a few minutes, but that is weird, isn't it? He's starting with 1373 at a 1448. He was not touched. That's weird. Tom said, I'll DM the creator. You do that! Remember when he made that Emerald ROM hack when he didn't change anything? Do you remember that too? Fuck, I got so excited and I'm like, I'm literally playing Emerald. I made 2 streams of that expecting things to be like wild and different. And it was, man, that was crazy. It was crazy. Play says, we gotta watch Peaky film together. We should. As I told Tom last time, I wanted to watch Peaky Blinders with you guys, but it was so late when you guys would start. And I was like, I could stay up for like an episode maybe if I was willing to like, you know, get the coffee in me early for work the next day. But then you guys sometimes would watch 2 and I was like, fuck. And then I'd have to catch up on my own. It wasn't on Netflix at the time, so I had nowhere to watch it. Yeah, it just wasn't going to work. But we could totally do that. That'd be good. Generational says plays. Rocker I said, did you paint those pictures behind you? No. That's actually the Skyrim poster behind me. It's actually just a poster that I framed. It's from the PS4 edition if you bought the PS4 bundle when it came out on hard disc for the PS4 when it was re-released from the PS3. You got that with it, and so I framed it because I thought it was really gorgeous. Mountain landscape. That is a one-of-a-kind painting. That's an actual painting. You're right about that one being a painting. That's a painting from, my buddy bought it for me at what is called HalCon here, because Halifax, it's our Comic-Con, right? It's our Comic-Con, and he goes every year, and he picked that up for me. Actually, I got a fun one to show you that I haven't framed yet that it works for this. One sec. It's right here. This is the one that he bought me. Seto Kaiba. See, it's still in this plastic. This is the one he bought me last year. I just need to find a frame for it. So, yeah, he bought me that one like 3 or 4 years ago, and I finally got around to framing it. But he bought me this one this year. Now, this is obviously just a print, not a painting. And that one's a print, but that's an actual painting. That's a 1 out of 1 painting from someone here in Nova Scotia. So, I really love that, having a one-of-a-kind Helsing painting. That's really cool. Anyway, I'll put this back. And then we might actually do some gameplay here. So no, I can draw, but I can't paint that fucking well. Rocker, I said, refill 3 mugs. I should. Well, says Plays. I think I'm going to throw one back also. You do that. Cheers. Everybody say cheers. Woohoo. And Future Trunks says, Tony Romo, potential man. To be fair, I mean, that, you know what his problem... Yeah, we won't get into that, but we all know. It's like any time, I can tell when somebody actually watches football and when they don't, because the moment Dallas starts losing, people go, you got to get rid of Dak. And it's like, one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the league, yeah, he's our problem. Fuck off. You don't actually watch football, you just hate Dallas Cowboys. Fuck off, So, yeah, people were like that against Tony Romo as well. It is what it is. Rocker, I said, who is your favorite starter from all generations, and why is it Mudkip? It is not Mudkip. Favorite starter? Holy shit, that's hard. That's fucking hard. It's from one of the first 3 gens, obviously, but... it's not hard. From just a starter, no evolutions, Totodile. Totodile 100% is the best, coolest, cutest, little raunchy motherfucker out of all. Just the first line, the starter, like, what am I trying to say? Non-evolved, like just their base form. All their base forms, it's got to be Totodile. Totodile is fucking awesome. And then second form, probably Ivysaur, actually. I really like Ivysaur. I really like Bayleaf. And then it probably goes down to... For the full form, that one's hard. Because you obviously have Charizard and Blastoise, Feraligatr, Sceptile. That one's harder. But definitely Totodile. I'll go Totodile just for that easy one. Pooch is in here. Upside down smile. I'm sorry, Pooch. Rocker, I said, I just got a new water bottle. It's huge weight bottle that I curl sometimes. Let's go, mate. Do those curls, man. Do those curls. Tom said, scrap this off, brother. Drawing stream now. Shit. I haven't drawn in fucking years. I still have my drawings in a binder right there. I'm looking right at it, but all my art books. I literally have a book called, what's that called? The Complete Book of Drawing. Literally, I'm staring right at it, so. Yeah, I used to love to draw. I tried to draw anime style and stuff, and I used to be really good when I was around 20. I picked up my skills pretty good as a teenager and into... But then I stopped drawing, so now I probably couldn't draw, like, anything. Anyways, let's finish this battle, get into the next battle. We'll catch up with the chat in a battle or two. Alright, so let's go after this one. Future Trump said, thoughts on the Cowboys being the worst NFC East team this upcoming season? You misspelled the fucking Washington Redskins? Oh, sorry. The Washington Commanders? Really? How did you misspell that? Or, wait, you misspelled New York. How did you misspell two? Look, I'm a realistic Cowboys fan. I know the Eagles. Honestly, I don't know. But I'm a realistic Cowboys fan in the sense that I know the Eagles are, on paper, technically better than us. You know what I mean? So, I'm not going to say that. But really? Come on, man. New York? I'll stick the both New York. Pick your New York team. Dallas has been better since Manning left. Just always. Hell, we were better than them half the time Eli was there. Rockray said, Pooch responding to the HP concerning the Draft League channel. Oh, okay, cool. Have you seen Freyrin? New season. I'm really excited about it. I haven't, but everyone says it's like one of the best animes, and I haven't had the time to watch it. So I am 100% looking forward to seeing it, though. Like, I have so many things on my list. Anybody else have that? Like, I have a back catalog of video games on my PS4. Remember, the PS5 is out. I have a back catalog on my PS4 of about 29 games. That's how bad it is, you know. And I have Breath of the Wild. I've never played it. I have a Switch. I was with my wife because she bought it for me at the time. That was 2.5 years ago when she left. Worked that one out. So yeah, so we'll let Soggy get this quick kill here. Really? Oh, no, I shouldn't. Because the kills give you a little bit more, and the other guys need it better than Soggy right now. Honestly. Shit. Alright, we'll try. We'll see what this does. But have you seen it plays? Like, is it really good? Like, people hype that shit up. Is it as good as, you know? Rockrise said, you a Dragon Ball fan? Yes. I used to actually have the collection behind me. I have the whole manga behind. I used to have it set up, but I don't anymore. It's here, though. I personally like it, and my favorite character is Android 16. Android 16, I will say, because of the DBZ Abridged, I gained a new appreciation, because I grew up with it, obviously. And I liked him, but he wasn't my favorite. Then going back, after knowing all the information that Toriyama came out with, the Abridged series, then going back, 16 is one of the best characters. I can see that. Vegeta's my guy. Vegeta's my guy, but... Okay, buddy. Okay, where are the... Okay, we'll get rid of this team, so we're going to have to switch in. Play said, Digimon Cybersleuth draft when? When I can figure out how the fuck that would work. And 100% need that mod, I think I saw it on Reddit, that lets you skip goddamn dialogue. Holy fuck. You imagine... Nobody would finish. Like, I love the Cybersleuth games, but fuck me. Like, the first time through, yes, absolutely. I want all that dialogue. But, no. Mm-mm. Yeah, let's just give him the kill. Fuck it. Okay. Okay. Alright, so... I don't know which team has the... Yeah, we'll let him attack, but maybe I'll get Tiger Axe in there just to do a little bit of tomfoolery. Because, I mean, we got Rain of Mercy. Like, we're fine for healing. We didn't have to heal on that whole team. If we have to heal a little bit here, I'm not that worried about it. Okay, no items. The abilities are Mountain Adept, Field Adept, and... Oh, we got one Castle Adepter. Okay. Mountain Adept, Field, Forest, well, alright. Sky High Assault, I assume it never misses? Right, okay, you never miss. Okay, so you never miss, you already attacked. Let's just go after, yeah. Did I check all the abilities? I better double check that. Yeah, okay. Alright. Just want to make sure. That Millennium Shield helps Soggy out so much. So, yeah, where were we? Yeah, I figured it's Jeff. Pooch said, what's your favorite battle in Pokemon Emerald? Oh, I actually like the fact that Steven actually does something similar to Lance did in Gold and Silver when you're at that, the space station place, and, Steven actually like, oh no, I'm gonna help you take down, like, Team Magma. Like, fuck this. Like, I'm a retired champion, but I still live here. I should do something. I like that. Alright, so blinding him won't matter, but you know who blinding will help. Let's blind the Winged Dragon. Plays said, best DV villain and why is it Cell? I actually was on a podcast a couple years ago, and we talked about the best villains of Dragon Ball Z, and people were obviously the big, there was the contenders, Boo, Cell, whatever. Piccolo, Vegeta. Dr. Gero is the best villain. Dr. Gero is the best villain, and I had a very convincing argument. It would take me fucking 15 minutes to explain why, but I convinced because the guys were like, what the fuck? And it took me about 15, 20 minutes, and I had 3 out of 5 guys convinced. They were like, yeah, no, I can't argue with this logic, and I was like, yeah, there we go. So yeah, Dr. Gero, Android 20, is at the very least, is the most vital villain to the series, and he's also the one with the most, he's the best written villain to a degree in the series. Like, Frieza's good and stuff, like, Frieza's classic, but, okay, so, I didn't get the blind for some reason. That's so sad. Alright, so we should attack you again. Okay, get rid of this Wing Eagle. Okay, Gecko after Midgar Volt. Okay, probably Rain of Mercy time, I would say. Yeah. It went on guard, okay. I don't want to chance it necessarily, though, so I think I will just heal myself up. Because that guard came, so. Let's play it safe. And now Soggy can, once again, I want you to, alright, then try blinding this one. I don't care who you blind, just blind somebody. Rocker, I said, do you like the Pokemon manga with the more gruesome take on Pokemon? 100%. And I love, that's what we're supposed to do, blind them. And I also really love the, there's, like, the Pokemon Adventures manga, I assume you're referring to. I love that series. It's incredibly good. Alright, we're going to try to blind you now, Winged Dragon. Again. But there's another, like, fan one. Way darker. It made me fucking cry. I read it on stream. I cried, like, twice on stream. That shit, like, hit like a brick. It was crazy. Okay, let's attack you then. I don't know if enough turns have gone by, but you know what? Fuck it. Let's try to get rid of the guard. Enough turns go by? Nope. Okay, we'll get him on the next one. We'll get Soggy to kill this guy. Then we'll have Red Eyes attack the witch. We'll just try to spread out the love. Get that blind again. Come on, don't do anything. There we go. So yeah, there's a fan-made one that's drawn like fucking nobody's business, and it is fucking good. Play says Gero? Rocker is like, we have time. Tell us why the Doctor is the best villain. Alright, I will admit that argument. I was just on point one day, and it comes across, but I'll do my best. How do we feel about Android 13? Look at my trucker hat, is how I feel about Android 13. Okay, so we definitely want to... Alright, take this guy out. We do have time. Maybe I'll do a small, condensed version. I just remember my argument was really good because the guy said that was like so like you pointed out each reason, and I forget half my reasons, so that's why my argument. I would have to go back, watch that podcast, be like, why did I say that again? And be like, oh yeah. Pretty much the end result is the fact that Jiro, even if you don't want to accept that, you know, he blames Goku for his son's death, which is Android 16 and stuff like that, you can make the argument that, you know, he destroyed the Red Ribbon Army and stuff like that, but he's got more to this, right? He was in Dragon Ball, and he was the one making the androids, and he worked for the Red Ribbon Army. So the idea is that he was so petty. Well, he was so, like, he finally found a place, like, he could do his work, he could do whatever, blah, blah, blah. The Red Ribbon Army, for better, for, you know, they're evil and stuff. Goku messed that all up for him. So this man spent, like, character writing-wise, this man has a better reason to destroy and fight Goku than anybody else. Piccolo was alive for all of a couple years, like Piccolo Jr. And King Piccolo knew him for 5 minutes. Vegeta met him for 5 minutes. Frieza knew him 5 minutes. The entire Android and Cell arc is all because of Jiro. Every bit of it. Majin Buu just a chaotic being. So all the runbacks of which villain is, you know, Goku's one of his greatest nemesis and stuff, the entire middle half, the reason Super Saiyan 2 happened, the reason, you know, Cell happened, the reason the androids happened, the reason all that shit went down is literally the Trunks timeline. Goku actually died, if you recall. The entire reason that Trunks and the whole thing actually happens, time travel exists because of Jiro. Because he made the androids. This man was so fucking salty and wanted revenge so bad that he spent from the time Goku was a child to all the way to Z when he has his own kid, the same age he was when he destroyed the Red Ribbon Army. This man turned himself into an android just to get that salty run back. He developed the side, you know, all the things to try to figure out all the fucking bullshit, like all the readings on getting Frieza's DNA, King Cold's, Trunks, Vegeta, everyone. Just he needed the samples and watching all the stuff just to figure out, like, I need something that is going to decimate this guy. I need to make sure there's no fault in my logic. And he doesn't just double, triple, and quadruple down. No. He makes multiple different models with multiple different versions of fuck you. He makes the infinite energy generator for 17 and 18. He makes 16 after his own son, who is a powerhouse well beyond everything he's made until the bio-android itself. Then there's that. He made a bio-android just in case everything else failed. He made himself and his last creation, 19, into energy absorption models. So even if he was close to Goku's level, he could still steal his energy and destroy him with his own goddamn energy. Very salty runback. The man is responsible for the entire Cell arc, so everything that you love about the androids and stuff is all based on Jiro hating Goku that much. Frieza does not hate Goku that much. Vegeta has never hated Goku that much. Jiro spent literally 4 fucking decades just to kill Goku, messed up the space-time continuum, created the bio-android. Like, the man deserves respect for the salty runback, is all I'm saying. So yeah, that is, alright, so that was about 10 minutes there, probably. So yeah, that is my reasoning, and I am sticking bloody to it. Alright, so we're gonna get rid of you, or try to. So yeah, there we go. That is my reasoning. So yeah, thoughts on the new Mandalorian movie as Future Trunks? I haven't seen it. I'm looking forward to it, though. I like the Mandalorian, so let's go. Rocker, I said, did you watch the new Star Wars movie? Give us your hot take on it. Do you mean the Mandalorian movie? I haven't seen it yet. Rocker, I said, who would you say in the Dragon Ball represents each member you know in the FBK server? Oh, Jesus Christ. King is Frieza. That's easy, because he always has to have a snappy comeback. It's like, hello, monkeys. I'm much better than all of you. That's definitely King. That's an easy one. Oh, man. That's actually hard. Plays is like TN. He just lays back. He's like, I know I'm tough. I'm not the toughest guy, but I'm here. I'm still a main character for 3 series. I'm cool. You know, I'm stoic. You know, Plays is just like, yeah, so I'll give, yeah, TN. Florida Man is 100% Krillin. He's got the Krillin vibes. You know. I'm Vegeta, and I don't say that because I love Vegeta, and I'm not trying to, like, toot my own horn. I'm Vegeta because I want that salty rum back so goddamn bad. I have that fucking chip on my shoulder level, you know, that Vegeta has. Like, I still empathize with. I get why he went Majin. Like, sort of bullshit. When he never lost to Goku once, by the way. So, I get it. The inferiority complex is very, very much me. You know, since my wife left and shit. So, yeah, I got the Vegeta salty rum back feel. Who the fuck is Goku? Well, Tom's probably Goku. Zach's actually Goku. Zach is Goku. Because Zach is so pure of heart. He's so fucking sweet. Such a nice guy. We love Zach. Tom can be fucking... Well, Plays like Cell, so maybe we'll make Plays Cell and make... I don't know. Tom. Jesus, that's just fucking hard. I'd be here all fucking day. Plays said, nah, that's the hot take. Well, it's a hot take. Tom said, hey, Griever, what did you have for dinner? I made some bria that I thawed. I made bria tacos, so I had a few bria tacos earlier for dinner. And I pulled out some sausages I was going to barbecue, but I didn't. So yeah, let's... No, I want Gecko to get that kill, so we'll just attack Midgar over here. Place it, explain it fully. I think I did. I missed a couple of probably good points that I made in the podcast, but yeah. What about Raditz? Knew him since birth. He never knew his brother. Come on, alright, that's going a little far. Place said checkmate. Tom said Goku died? What's a bio-android? That's what Cell is. He's a biomechanical. Man, that did not give me as much as I wanted. Oh, but she missed. Fucking Jesus. That's why we need shit. Okay, maybe Tiger X sort of was in there. Maybe I'll just have Curse sort of swap out here at this point. Because they're kind of congesting a little bit there, and I don't like that. Oh, they're going to get the salty rum. See, these guys don't really need the levels. Well, they do, but they don't. Okay, so they're going to get the kills that were totally reserved for... Yeah, okay. Alright, this is fine. Alright, yeah, that's fine. But we got the AP for it. Rocker said, so was Android 21 just there for reproduction? Android 21? Who the fuck is Android 21? Is that some Xenoverse shit? Pooch said, do you like Duro being in GT? It's been so... I saw GT as a teenager, like a kid. I've never went back. So I don't know enough to say if I like the fact that he was still around in that or whatever. But still, he was still there. Once again, I know he's responsible or half responsible for Super Android 17. So something to be said for that. Play said, but the androids killed Jiro. He got folded like a pussy. He did. But he was still successful in multiple timelines. He got rid of the Saiyan race in multiple times. Like, in Trunks' timeline, he technically he won. And in the second one, you know, Goku still died till the Buu Saga. Duro technically won in 2 separate timelines. He still got... Goku died. He laid down his life to get rid of Goku. And he created a monster worse than Goku in his own mind, you know? They killed him. So, I mean, yeah, you can argue he got folded like a pussy, but at the end of the day, his whole job was, I don't care if I die. He literally was already dead. He was an android. He just wanted revenge on Goku, which I think he kind of got in 2 timelines. So, John said, Zack is Goku because he would always make a fatal mistake. Wild take. Oh, Jesus. Rack said, who am I in Dragon Ball then? Rack, it depends. Do you like looking at women's panties? I mean, who the fuck doesn't? But Rack, I'll give you... I'm going to give you Nail. Because Nail is just... Nail is a cool-ass Namekian. I'll give you Nail. I'm just going to give you Nail off of vibes. Tom said, wait, how did you say you have a British ancestry again? Take us back. Oh, Jesus. My dad is from Portsmouth. That's how. I'm half English. The whole other half is English. And his mother, actually, he's half African because his mother was born in Africa. So I'm quarter Swahili or whatever you want to, however you want to make that argument. Play said, I need the full FBK server as Bleacher. Jesus Christ. I'm never going to get through these missions. Play said, don't you ever disrespect me by calling me Tien again. Tien is awesome. What's wrong with fucking Tien? One of the best fights in original Dragon Ball is Goku versus Tien the first time. Alright? And Tien has one of the first and only W's against Goku. Tien won. He beat Goku. Just saying. Future Shark says, oh no, he doesn't know the best android. 21 is literally the best of Jiro's creations. Wild. Oh shit. Just said, not a real Dragon Ball fan. Oh. I honestly feel Tom is like Broly. There we go, Rack. Tom is Broly. I like that take. Tom is Broly. Tom is Broly. I'm good with that take. I'm good with that take. Pooch said, Jerome never beat Goku. Goku had a heart attack. Yes, but he still got his revenge because then he took away everything Goku loved because he killed all the people that he loved and killed his son. The androids ended up killing his son. They killed future Gohan. So in the end, his son suffered, you know, and all that shit. It you know, at the end of the day, he still technically got his revenge. Goku died, didn't save the world. The world was fucked, and his own son had a horrible life and then got killed by Jiro's androids. I still say that I would put that as a W with an asterisk, but it's still a W. You know, and then in the other timeline, as I said, Goku literally died because of Cell. So, there you go. Twice he won, you know. So, alright. Tiger Axe. We gotta get Tiger Axe. Oh my god, seriously? And then she's gonna get attacked, isn't she? You bitch. Jesus Christ. That's what I get for waiting too long. Of course he takes a full fucking hit. Jesus Christ. Come on, Barrel Dragon. Now, I didn't intend for that one to happen. I intended for them to sort of stop the next guys that were going this way, but... Okay, let's get him out of there, actually. Because now the Penguin... So the Penguin Knight showed up anyway. Jesus Christ, let me guess, they got 5 AP? Yeah, that's why. Oh, they got double 5. So it's the Beaver. I get it. Okay, we do have blind, though. This shouldn't be that bad. It's bad because, obviously, there's 10 AP between them. And they're not weak. Plus... Okay, wait. Alright, let's see what they got. What the fuck is pool floaties? Jesus. Makes you light on your feet, provides small moves to attack and battle speed and blah blah blah. Okay, Water Adept and Castle Adept, right. Rodent's Sword is deals extra damage to machines. God damn it, I keep getting the machine card here. Alright, so let's just start attacking. We will blind this one in while he's on guard. Does extra damage to machines. Kind of just want to blind at least one of them first, or do I Rain of Mercy first? Nah, we're gonna blind this guy first. Or we're going to attempt to. There we go. We got the blind. Now you can freely attack this one, the unblinded one. Yeah, we're gonna have to rain. Of course. That luck, of course. Yeah, the blind's not gonna hold very well. Okay, so let's just rain a mercy. So we don't get into a bad situation here. Okay, almost got him. Here comes that rodent sword. Against Soggy, really interesting choice. Okay, let's try to get this kill. I think we got it. Oh, yes. Alright. Got rid of one of them. They're just annoying to fight. Yeah, I see that. Okay, let's try to... for God's sakes. Notifications all at the yin-yang, and I spent more time talking to the chat. Not that I mind, guys. I love you guys. Then I have... What the fuck? Alright. I don't know why I got another notification. Unless that was... Wait a minute. 1 second. Was that due to this one? Yes, it was. Alright. That's why. Alright. So, why don't we have you attack this one? Rocker, I said, so if you're Vegeta, who is Trunks and who is Bulma? Oh, very good choice. Very, Shit! Tom was totally my Bulma, but he's Broly now. God damn it. Tom, you want to be my Bulma? I think he could be my Bulma. As far as Trunks, I have no fucking idea. Future Trunks said, what is pool floaties? If only it had a description. I mean, I read it. Oh, there's that crit. Of course you got a crit, you little shit. I kind of knew he would get a crit somehow. I was like, because it's not Mr. Rodent over here, I'm like, oh, no. But the Penguin Knight will get a crit on... There we go. His luck finally ran out. Bam. Rodent sword. And he got nothing on me. Now, they might be able to actually, if none of them miss, if no misses, they're going to take him out. 1. No, not going to be enough. Shit, really? Okay, so I still think I take... Yeah, just at the end there. Fuck. Yeah, I really need Curse to go in there, but I'm not going to be able to do it in time. Nope. Well, Yugi's certainly getting his workout. Alright, so same idea as before. No items. Really? That's it? Okay, so this team ain't that bad. Alright guys, I gotta take a leak. Jesus. Streaming for an hour? This is gonna be 3 fucking hours. So I'm glad I don't work tomorrow. Places all this DB talk makes me want to have a drink. I'll join you with that one. Place said, it's what TN would do. It is what TN would do. Cheers, brother. I'll drink to that, says Rack. Really? Tom says, honestly, when are we getting fucked up? That's a good... I haven't gotten... We should get really fucked up sometime. Let's just go all get in the Discord call and really get fucked up. My guy said, refill time. Griever, bring us back to Season 1, man. Tell us some memories. Season 1. Alright, I'll think of some season... I just gotta go take a leak. I'll think of some Season 1 memories. Okay, lads. So, talk about some Season 1 memories. Well, I can't think of anything specifically, but I can remember vaguely how it started because I was invited to join the Discord after learning about the randomizer because I started doing the randomizer. And when the Discord was really, really new, like really small. And I was doing a Nuzlocke of the random, or I was playing the randomizer. I don't know if it was Nuzlocke and they were randomizing it, but I was doing it. And Zach came into my chat and he was just like, "Hey man, if you really like this, like we're working on like improving it and stuff like that. Like here's the Discord link." So I said, "Sure." So Zach invited me to the Discord, and as I said, it was really small at the time. We had this small net community that just really like, hey, people remember this game sort of idea. And then a person who hasn't been active in a long time, I think he's still a member, we were talking about different Nuzlocks, because then I decided to Nuzlock the game. I'd already Nuzlocked the game before, but I was Nuzlocking the Lemon Patch and all this stuff, right? And I was doing that and stuff, and it was a lot of fun. And I was like, yeah, Nuzlocks are great and stuff, man. And we were talking, and there was already Pokemon Draft, like the GBA and things like that. And a guy named Cooper, he sort of brought up the idea of, like Nuzlocking's great, but we could like do it together. Like we were trying to figure out a way how we could all play it together. And Cooper was the one I had heard of, obviously, and the moment he brought up like draft and stuff like that, I was like, yes, like Pokemon drafts they do on YouTube, 100% yes. Single player games that you play together. I love the idea. Tom was there, Plays was there, Blackthorn, Zach, me and Cooper. I think that was the list right there. And we all said, yeah, this is a really fun idea. And I remember I got really excited. This is before we even came up with teams and stuff like that. That was a later idea. But I remember making a bunch of graphics. I still have all those Season 1 graphics. I made a bunch of graphics. we did the draft, and it was just straightforward, the lemon patch, nothing serious. We were just having a grand old time. You know, there was no Kaizo mod yet. There was no real modding other than, as I said, just basically the vanilla lemon patch, but the vanilla game, and we just went through it, and it was a goddamn blast. It really was. We had a great time. Season 1 was the start of it all, really, where we were like, okay, yeah, we were talking, like, it came to that point that we came together for Season 1, but we'd already been talking quite a bit in VC at that point, and then it sort of seemed like a staple. Like, we were hanging out almost every day in VC. Sometimes not even bothering with the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. We just wanted to chill because we're all, you know, Tom plays, Zach, me. We all just really got along really well, and so we just wanted to hang out. It was like, hey, you know, like, I'm just at home, might as well chill with the boys, you know what I mean? And I used to chill on the porch. I would be like, I'd plug my headphones in, and I'm sure people walking by thought I was a crazy person, but I would talk to the guys on Discord between seasons 1 to 3. If I was like, hey, it's a nice day, I don't want to miss out on the sunshine, but hey, the guys are chilling in VC, and I would come in and blah, blah, just plug the headphones in and start chatting, you know what I mean? Yeah, so I have a lot of fond memories of how this all started, 100%. It was a really good time. So yeah, I hope that serves the... Oh, shit, I was supposed to do this. I hope that serves the memories quota there, Tom. Pooch said, new draft format. Every time we miss or take a crit, we do a shot of Everclear. Oh. Jesus Christ. No, thank you. Ragrai said, can you rank your teammates for us? Sure. It goes Xenon, Thunder, me, Dusk. In terms of, like, skill, you mean? Like, who's going to do the best? Yeah, it goes Xenon, Thunder, me, then Dusk. All the boys are great. Dusk has been having a lot of fun as a brand new guy to draft and stuff like that. He's a cool guy, and he's been having a lot of fun. Xenon and Thunder are way better at this game than I am. And I just like playing the game. So. Alright, so let's take out these little fucks. I think we go after the big one first. I mean, we need all the experience anyway, so it doesn't really matter who fights exactly. Just want to save a decent team to be able to kick the boss's ass, you know? Let's get rid of... Let's use Soggy to blind. I really got to keep focusing not on doing damage with Soggy. I know he's got the book, but I really got to start blinding. Like the whole across the board thing. He's almost got that Z move too, so... Now, I was told that the spot to shoot for was at least 20, as in ideally. The guys get like to 22, 23 and stuff like that. So we're going to try to get each team that we need to at least be in the like 20 or 19 to 20 range. And then we'll worry about like, okay, we only have one, you know, run back left sort of idea. So probably going to need to use a rain with this team, not going to lie. But it is what it is. That's what they're here for. Let's get rid of you then. Let's get rid of your... the chat. Tom said, we like to drink with Griever. Yes, we do, mate. Yes, we do. Griever is our mate. And when we drink with Griever, he downs it all in 8 hours. Shit. I don't think so, guys. I don't have enough beer for that. I'd be probably... I would lose something here, 100%. And then I would, I will run out of beer. I only have like 10 beer left. I'm going to run out if I had to do that. Play says Bleach members into the Falsebound Kingdom cast, please. Like the Discord, or you mean the cast, the Falsebound Kingdom cast? I think you mean the Discord, right? Plays? like I just did with the guys? Because Rakurai said Buster Blader as Ichigo. I like that pick. I like that pick. Rakurai says, sound like 10 beers still left to drink. Oh, yeah. There is. And we will continue to drink them as we stumble our way to victory here. But I'm just saying in general. If I had to drink it in the 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 thing, I would, yeah, that would not. That would probably not go over well. Okay, so we're gonna kill you. We're gonna get you. We're gonna hit you. Red eyes. There we go. I like that. We're gonna hit the giant red sea snake with you. I think I just want to rain up after, like, save one soggy slot here. Okay, cool. Guard. Spike shoot. Alright, good. And this will be a blinded shot. Oh, he still took it. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going to rain. Yeah, we got to rain up. He thinks we rain up a bit. Yeah. I'd rather be safe than sorry. As long as Yugi, as long as we grind him up and he's close, as long as we grind him up that everybody gets to post 20, Soggies aren't going to be there after this. Then we don't need to use him to beat the boss, necessarily. So we can use up our healing items, because there's no resupply or replenish or whatever the fuck we're calling it, allowed. So our items are our items. But I'm fine with that. That's fine. Okay, so let's... Listen, yeah, Discord members. Alright. Rakurai said, I feel like I'm Yasutora. Who the fuck is Yasutora in Bleach? You mean Chad? Isn't that his name? No, that doesn't sound right. Anyways. Okay. Bleach characters. Wow. Okay. God damn it. That's actually kind of... I think Tom is Ginichimaru. Plays kind of got an Aizen feel to him. I'm Shunsui. Zack would be... Zack would probably be like Uketake. And then for Kenpachi, I'm looking at a few people for Kenpachi. Like, I can see some Kenpachis. I think King's got a bit of a Mayuri thing going. Mayuri or Kenpachi. I could see him being either. No, you know who King is? Nah, that doesn't work. I got K-Fox for being a bit of an Ichigo. Rakurai, I would give a bit of a... I think give Rakurai, yeah, a Chad, maybe even, you know, an opposite on that, it would be a bit of an Uryu. Yeah. Trying to think who else. Xenon. Thunder I would give... Who would Thunder be? That's a good question. That's a good one. Thunder, I get Renji vibes. I give Thunder to Renji. Xenon, oh. Xenon, I'm gonna say... Oh, that's a good one. Huh. I want to say, like, adult Hitsugaya. Like, at the end, like, when he's got his full Bankai level. That. Or, you know what? Shinji, the Visored. I get Xenon, yeah, Xenon Shinji. Yeah, I like that pull. Okay, yeah. Those are just some of them. Jesus Christ. That would be hard. It's fun to do, I will say. It's fun to try to figure it out, but my god. Alright, he guarded. Shit. This is what happens when I don't pay attention. Alright. Well, the guard's broken now. This might kill him. This might kill him. If it does, it does. Yep, it did. Okay. I was trying to give it to our gecko lady, but whatever. She gets this hit instead. Come on. Soggy still didn't get it? God damn it. I really need to move that team. Here we go. Let's get some of this team up. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, and Seeking Dragon gained an AP. We love AP. I'm a huge AP merchant. I should be a status guard merchant, just because it's why I always fail. I never have a status guard on my draft, and then it's like level 20 rolls around. It's like, if you don't have status guard, you're fucked. Oh well, I guess I'm fucked. Shadow Flame! Small victories. Okay, attack us. We're good. Oh, but we did get him outside this time. Yeah, fuck you. Okay, what? Whoa, wait a minute. Enhance your monster's attack, providing a spell. I'll be real with you guys. I'm so rusty. I don't remember what half the new items do. I'll be honest. I'm not an encyclopedia of the vanilla game, let alone this shit. I check shit. Play says, yeah, Discord members. I like the logo, by the way. I miss the old Griever logos. Oh, you mean up here? You mean the Griever's Gooners logos? Yeah, I just took the old FBK one, the FBL one, the False-Bound League one, and I just grabbed my old Dallas Dark Clowns logo and slapped it on there. Took me a few minutes. I like it too. I miss the old Griever logos. Me too, and the interviews. That's the memory I should have pulled for Tom. The interviews. I was talking about making the graphics Season 1 vibe, but the interviews were so much fun, yeah. Like, treating it like an actual draft and stuff like that. Like, who's your favorite monster? I mean, I had just the 7 questions, right? But it was like, so how do you feel about your draft? Was there anything you sort of wish you had gotten? You know, I just conducted it like a straight interview and post them all to YouTube. That was fun. You're right. Oh, man. Please, you're kind of making me, like happy nostalgic, sad nostalgic mixed in. I don't know. Anyways. But yeah, thanks for saying that, man. I miss making the graphic logos. They were a lot of fun. I love when we did teams, and they were all like as I said, we made pun, mix Yu-Gi-Oh with a real sports team. I liked making those. They were hard to make, as you guys know. Some of them were really intricate designs and took me a long time to make, but I really liked making them. I'm not against necessarily the AI images that we started generating and stuff, but they have no personality because they all have the same feel, you know what I mean? And it's AI once again, not just a huge fan. So, but yeah, no, I know that all those logos are still appreciated to this day, so that's the main thing. And they were fun. Like, that was peak False Bound League for me. Was making the team logos like between season like 2 to 4. You know, that was a great span. Rocker, I said, now the big question. What's the Discord members as Pokemon? Which one do they resonate with? Okay. Tom is Dragonite because, yes, he's got Fuck Off, Hyper Beam, and Outrage, which we've seen him Outrage before. He's just a big, cute teddy bear, isn't he? Aren't you, Tom? Plays is Metagross. He's cool. He's sleek. He doesn't need to be full legendary. He's cool with being pseudo-legendary. He's like, hey, I'm not down at the bottom. I'm up here. I don't need to be up here. I can be down. As long as I'm up in this echelon. He's happy. Zach's like a fucking slugma or some shit. Zach's just like, I'm just happy to be here. He's like he's a Dunsparce. He's a Psyduck. He's just happy. He's happy as a clam. Rack, I see you sort of like a pincer. You know? Feel like you can get a little bit like, you know, and then, you know, but you got a cool design. You're sort of like, you know, a bulky boy sort of idea. Thunder's a Wartortle. Because, yeah, I just see Thunder as a Wartortle. I don't know. That's not an insult. Wartortle's fucking awesome. I don't really have any reason. I'm just going off of vibes here. I don't even know how to rate myself. A Jolteon? A Flareon, maybe? I can see myself as a Flareon. Something like that. I don't know. I don't think I'm cool enough to be a Scyther. You know? I don't think I'm cool enough to be a Scyther. But I'm cool with being like a Firefox. You know? So, Flareon would work. God damn. Yeah. Man, I'm drawing a blank on a lot of those. Blake said, why didn't we sign up for the emoji draft, by the way? What the? A Pokemon XD draft. I don't know why I made an emote. Oh! Because I never played XD. And you literally posted a note saying, if you have not played XD, I'm planning to play XD and Gale of Darkness on live stream this year. I'm hoping to get to them. Because they're two of the Pokemon games I have not played before. I've seen them. I get some of the concept, but I never owned them or played them. So you told, when you posted about it, you said, please someone who has experience with this. You know, like, this is going to be hard. So I was like, I'm not signing up for that. Like, I'll sign up for a core series game. I can't sign up for that because I never played the game, let alone beat it. So I didn't know enough about it. So that's why I didn't sign up. Marshall says, I'll always appreciate my Washington Time Wizards logo. Thank you, man. Because that one, if you recall, Marshall, we went through like just color palette swap, but we went through like 3 designs that you settled on the one that you got. But I went through a couple for that one. I went through a lot for everyone, and anybody who's in here who recalls, when I made the logos, I generally went with a couple of designs and let you pick. You know, I said, tell me a sports team, or even if you weren't into sports, I said, just say your home city or whatever, like, is it Philadelphia or whatever, and I just picked one, right? NBA, MLB, NHL, whatever, NFL. And then I just said, pick a couple of monsters. Normally, because sometimes it was impossible to make certain monsters work, card art and etc., and I would just come up with a couple designs. And everyone got to pick their own. You know, like, I did my best. Unless someone says, like, I think it was the Buffalo Barrel Dragons, which people really like. I forget whose team that was, but I remember making the Buffalo Barrel Dragons. They were like, nope, I want Buffalo Bills, and I want the Barrel Dragons. Make it work. And I was like, all right. So that one that one was hard. But yeah. Marshall said, kind of wish I could make my own like that, but it'd probably be clash too much with the others being used. I will say that that was part of the contention that we had when we were moving away from that stuff. I was obviously going through a rough time with my wife and stuff like that, and sometimes, I'll admit, I was taking it out a little bit on the guys whenever something wasn't going my way. You know, we'd be in a founder's call, like Tom, Zach, me, and Plays or something like that, and if a direction was going away I didn't like, then I was being a little bit of a bitch about it at times. and or at the very least I was being very short. I was being like, oh, okay, whatever, and then I'd sort of not contribute properly. And then I asked Zach to say, listen, man, I'm obviously not found in material right now. Please take me out of the mods, blah, blah, blah. But the whole thing about the logo changes was because I know at the time Tom said to me personally, he said, I know this is a lot of work, and now we're going to do 24. I forget at the time. He's like, we might be going beyond 24 teams. Like, this is a lot of work for you to do, man. Like, it's so much easier. And he's right. Like, to generate the AI images is so much faster. He's like, I still want you to make the graphics. Just use these team logos. And I was sort of like, you know, at the time, I just felt like I was slowly being taken out of the, like, sort of that whole, the thing that McDonald's employees were worried about. We'll go on strike. We replaced it with a kiosk. You know what I mean? Like, I was being replaced by AI a little bit. So I had a bit of a chip on my shoulder on that regard. Plus, as I just brought up, one of the big things that I complained a lot to Plays, Tom and Zach, was I don't, sometimes I can't make monsters work. Sometimes the card art ain't there, and I'm not a graphic designer. I'm not that good at this. I just spend a lot of time nitpicking to make it look as good as I can. But sometimes I'm not that creative, nor am I a graphic designer, nor I'm using a 2000... Everybody remember Flash Player? Yeah, I'm using the cheap Photoshop version of that called Fireworks MX from literally 2002. That's how I made all the logos. I've never used Photoshop in my life, so I used it on an old-ass program trying to make this shit work, and he was just like, you got a lot of work, like, you know, we can just do this and stuff, right? So it was one of those things, and so that's why we got completely, so to answer that question, or that comment, we got completely away from, like, matching them, and Tom just said, I'm going to generate all the team logos, so they all look consistent, right? So they weren't clashing with my style versus what he was generating from wherever, and, you know, so that was the reason that, yeah, like, to this day, it's like, oh, I could make you a logo, but it's going to look different from everybody else's, so it's like, meh, you know, one of those, right? Play said, lock in, man. Play them things so you can be in the next draft. I mean, as I said, I really want to do that, Plays. I want to try these games. So I'm planning on playing them. I hope to get them done this year. And then, yeah, if I like the games, I assume I'll like the games. If I like the games and I feel like I could contribute something to the draft, I will 100% sign up for the next one. Pooch said, Griever, rate the current draft logos. Oh my god, I don't fucking know, man. Current draft logos? What are the current draft logos? I have no fucking idea. I'm serious, I really don't. I have no fucking idea. Who uses what now? Do we still use... I didn't think people were using logos anymore. I thought that kind of died. Roger, I said, could you make me one for Corroding Shark, calling it Miami Sharks? Corroding Shark. I don't know that monster. Is that from, like, GX or something like that? Oh, that thing has fucking poison. God. I'm glad I was focused on getting rid of you, because... Still weird to me. I like the Pokemon logic that you can't really poison machines. That sort of makes no fucking sense. I know it would kind of make machines a little too OP in this game, but in this case, but I'm like, god damn it. That sucks. So we definitely got to get rid of you before you do that again. I thought you didn't have a thing, though. Yeah, wait a minute now. You have your special. But you... Oh, the Snake Fang. The Snake Fang, yes, of course. So I could power boost myself and then kick the shit out of them. Or I could just do 4 attacks. Plus the healing and stuff. Yeah, let's just do the 4 attacks. Record said no, it's a classic card. It was in the files for base FBK but never used. Growing Shark. I know Great White, and I know the Mika... Whatever. I gotta look that up, guys. One sec. I gotta know what the fuck he's talking about. Cool. Shark. Yu-Gi-Oh! Corroding Shark. What's he from? TPL. What fucking... Okay. I don't know the set he's from. He's definitely not Metal Raiders or fucking Magic Ruler or anything like that. But, yeah, I mean... I could do something to make the Miami Dolphins. Yeah, I could probably make something like that. I'm really rusty at graph. See, the thing is, you start to learn things, right? I got a lot better between season 4 and 5 on making logos. The guys can attest to that because I redesigned some of the logos from like season 2. I ended up redesigning them because they were basically just cut and paste and color palette on top of each other, and then later on I did a lot more. So. But yeah, I could probably do something like that. Alright, so we don't like this at all, do we? No, I don't like that poison. So I'm gonna have to heal him, unfortunately. Oh, went on guard, okay. Or do I want to wait until the poison runs out and then he doesn't have a turn or however that works. Yeah, because how does that work now? Even if he doesn't have a turn, when the whole turn goes by, he still takes poison? I think that's how that works. I'm going to attack him. Yeah, I'm going to have to red med him, so I'm going to have to... Yeah. Oh, and got a crit on him. That is rather unfortunate. Tiger Axe. Got that kill. Okay, we're down to the wire here. I want to wait there. I want to heal you up because I'm not waiting with Tiger Axe. And then whoever gets the kill gets the kill. It's going to be Sword Stalker. Alright. Bang, baby. I mean, we got to level this team up to 20 as well. They just happen to be a bit of ahead of the game, the Merrick team at the time, so... It is what it is as far as that goes. Alright, so this team's going to come in. Okay, so I've got time. Rockrise said he was in Tournament Pack 1 and in Japan was Booster 2 and Booster Chronicle. Okay, alright. I never had Tournament Pack, so okay, cool. Well, there you go. Plays said, how do we feel about Cheetos and mayo? You'd have to ask Flock about that one, Plays. You know better than that. You have to ask Flock on that. Oh, you got blue medicine now, and lucky. Okay. Extra damage to beasts. Well, I don't got any beasts. Well, then let's just focus on kicking his ass. Gotta blow himself right away. Aqua breath, eh? I just realized one thing. This is really going to suck if all battle time is converted to time on the fucking actual overworld map, because I am about to die then. But for some reason, I don't think it is. Oh, he's got that poison now. Yes. He finally got that poison. When did he get to level 10? My guy got to level 10? Oh, yes, he did. Son of a bitch. And another Aqua Breath. This is I miss Flock. I miss Richard. Richard Lionheart the Third. Yeah. I miss that too. It's fun. Definitely had good times. Rock said, what about cheese, pizza, and chocolate? No. Mm-mm. I like both those things. I will not lie. I like both those things. But no. We can definitely get this kill anyways. I really don't want to poly on this one guy, you know. Yeah, I wonder how Flock's doing. But didn't he have, like, his girlfriend had a kid, and he was, like, stepdaddy and sort of idea. So he was kind of busy, if I recall correctly. Okay, so let's see here. You, attack you. Curse will get that kill. I mean, I could kill that thing if I polyed, but I don't want to do that. Well, there we go. AP in a couple levels. We like it. Team's going to come back in anyways. Okay, so we'll just wait for this. Okay, yeah, the time limit doesn't. Alright. So the reinforcements will start. Okay. Now, Mai is the Red Eyes team, so I definitely want to... Yeah, okay, so I sort of see what I want to do here. This team's going to need leveling up, so... we got to use a red on Guy. Instead of killing this thing, because they can't do it in the overworld. Skid Breath. Get Guy back up. And Gaia for the kill. So I want to see where my money situation's going to be at. Okay. This is crucial right now. So, we immediately take you into here, because we don't care about that. You, 400. So that's all we're going to get. So we need to take you, Joey, you go right down here, buddy. Right down there. That way we'll take that base. We don't need anything from here. Nope. So take the team, get the fuck out of there. You go back up here, because I don't give a shit about you. Okay, and now you are going to have to trader. Definitely buy 1, 2 of those for sure. Now, you go out there. Tiger X. You get right the fuck in there so you can stop from what Mai's doing. We need the limiter. Silver bow and arrow is necessary 100%. Okay, because the silver bow and arrow is magical set, blah blah blah, and it goes spirit or warrior. Yeah, so we need it for both. That's the thing. So you go back up there. I want like 2 limiter removals if I can, and I also need now the Yugi team to go the fuck down here as close as possible. Right around here. And I'll also send the Merrick team in a second. Just want to see. So limited removal and it costs 562. I only need 2 of them. 1, 2. That's all I need. It just increases my guy's attack. So now Merrick, or you can go down here to buy some dragon swords, right? How much are the dragon swords going to be? They're going to be a little bit expensive. Okay, but I might be able to get one more sword and... Fuck. Okay. So, Merrick, you follow right away. You follow right down here. That way we can try to do something with the revived team. Though I do have to do something about this boss too, don't I? Because he's not weak. He's got Water Adept on everything. And he's got Deal of the Phantom and 2 Dragon Treasures. Now, Dragon Treasure, forget what that fucking does. The Phantom's Red Medicine. Okay. So we're going to have to deal with that when the time comes. But yeah, I need at least... Honestly, I could buy a legendary sword for fucking... Well, Silver Bow and Arrow does the same thing, doesn't it? Silver Bow and Arrow increases attack just like Legendary Sword. At least I believe it does. So I'm going to need to get these guys out of the base and they've got to attack the next round. This is why I'm not speeding up, guys. I will speed it up on the waves when I'm done figuring out my money situation here. So, Sword of Dragon Soul is 912. Okay, be wielded. Small boost to attack and ensures critical hits against dragons. Alright, so we need 1. I'm going to go for 2. 2 of those. Then we're going to take we're going to go back up here. And I'm just going to... Well, I'm actually going to quickly check Silver Bow and Arrow. A Spirited Warrior that ensures this wit will gain small attack boost and then attack with and will not miss. I could buy 1 more of those. 1 more of those and maybe 1 legendary sword. That'd be great. Like I said, how many beers deep are we and can we double it? We're like 9, 10 deep. And no, we can't double it because we don't have enough to double it. We can get to probably 19 beers though. If we try. Because with this, no, this would be a dozen right here. This would be a dozen. This is a dozen. And now it begins. We know how much we love jellyfish. We want to get these guys... Especially hurt. We want to get these guys to at least 21 across the board if we can before switching out for somebody else. Spike shoot. Place said, "Alright, Big G, I'm heading off to bed." Alright, mate, it's thanks for helping me relive a lot of fun stuff. You and Tom, man. We really got to hang out more. I just been... Everybody's busy, you know? And you guys are doing stuff like Blood Bowl and stuff that I'm not involved in. So you know. But, yeah. We'll hang out more. We will 100% will. Take a big swig for me. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, this is for Plays with Self. Something that I love to do a lot of myself. I'm not a chugger. I will say, I can drink just about anybody under the table that I know. Like, I can drink a 2-4 in a night if I have to. I won't feel that good the next day, but I can do it. My God, I've never been able to chug or do shots. Fuck that. Alright, please, I hope you appreciated that, bud, because goddamn. Oof. Damn. Thunder said, you're 9 beers in? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm 12 beers in. This is 12. This is the 12th. Play said, for sure, man, there'll be something. Yeah, man. Thunder said, hey, don't get drunk and lose. I'm not getting drunk and... Dude, I do my best FBL when I'm drinking. Don't worry about it, man. I have only ever made, in Draft League history, since Season 1, I only made one... I only played once when I was too drunk to play and lost shit. And... yeah, that was a lot. That was hard liquor. Beer doesn't count. Don't worry about it. Trust me, I'd actually, you know, I'm more loosey-goosey with it. Gregory said, hey, let's go for 16. Yeah, well, we'll see. Anyways, let's try to get rid of this guy. Boom! Oh, we got him again? Alright, you know what? Fuck it. We'll hit him. I hate to waste his extra power. Plus, we're giving him a limited removal soon. So that's going to be great. Here comes that Bound Thunder. And will it hit? Yeah, fuck no. Because you's a bitch. Now we are going to blind the Spike Seadra. Don't worry about it, Thunder. We're fine, man. We're fine. Trust me, I'm trying to get you a level 20 monster, man. Oh, damn. Look at that crit. Plus the blind. We love it. I'm trying to get you a level 20 monster here. I'm trying to get everybody that I can to level, like, to that possibility to help you out, my guy. Don't you worry. I am here for you. You are my teammate. Yeah, she needs a silver bow and arrow 100%. So we're definitely going to need more of those. I really want to buy a legendary sword for Lava Battle Guard. I really fucking do. But I think I'm better off with some silver bow and arrows. And what's the fly back there doing humping the grass? Jesus Christ. Sagi got to 20. We love it. We love to see it. He's right in the way. We like it. We like it. We can easily move out of the way. We also like that. So we're going to get this team. We got to get this team. So this whole second wave got to be Yugi, pretty much. But we're getting the AP for it. Like, look at this. This team's not looking bad. This team is not looking bad. And that Millennium Shield is doing us so much. I would poison, but I don't need to poison. I got this. Like, not on reinforcement teams anyways. I don't need to fucking poison. I got this. There we go. We blind your ass. Not that it matters. I don't care about blinding right now. I can kill these guys, so fuck it. There we go. We got that kill. We'll let you focus on Winged Dragon Guardian of the Fortress. Ooh, that crit! That crit! We love it. Maybe I should have focused on that blind because, yeah, alright. You started it. Fucking get rid of him. And of course you missed. See, this is the problem. Silver bow and arrow is going on that fucking thing. Fucking just kill this thing. taking too many hits, my dear. Because you're missing too much. So, we grabbed 2 silver bow and arrows. We need a third. We do. I want that legendary sword so bad, but I really feel like we would benefit more from silver bow and arrow times 2, which we might have enough money to buy 2, and if we do, I think I have to. So once this wave is done, we'll have to look at that. Like, I know my boys can't give me any advice mid-mission, but we already talked about this. I got more than I wanted. I got the limiter. I don't think you realize the amount of money I had, because I had 2 limiter removals. I got 2 Sword of Dragon Souls. I've got 2 silver bow and arrows, and I got enough money for a third. So you take care of that. And then we're going you up here to take care of this. Yes, 100%. Oh, are we passing by somebody? No, we're not. I didn't think so. Don't you worry about that. I want that little rodent to attack, honestly. Yeah, come on. Let's see that damage. God damn it, you're a pussy. I was scared of that rodent for that? Fuck that shit. Ain't a mercy. There we go. Bana, bana, bana. Here comes the blind. There we go, we got rid of the penguin. Now let's try to get rid of the beaver. Nah, not quite. And he did get the final rodent sword off on Soggy, but he missed! He missed. So Soggy says, hello, baby. Boom! Shadow swoop! We love it. We love to see it. I got a lot of notification from Discord right now. Like, what the fuck? Okay, really quick, guys. I'm gonna pause the game. I'm not stopping it. I'm just pausing it to check what the hell is going on in for 4 notifications in Discord. Just making sure they're not something to do with, like, Draft League, like, am I breaking rules or something? I assume the chat would tell me, but let's see. No, get rid of it's not a shield, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that was just Pooch telling me about that. This is from another Discord. Oh, okay. Another Discord got raided, or whatever, got spam botted. That's why I have, like, 14 messages. Okay, okay. No big deal. No big deal. Alright, we'll start again in a second. I'm just going for another leak. And we got to refill, because look at all these empty fucking cans. We don't do empty cans. We do, well, we make empty cans. What we do is we drink them. But anyways, yeah, we'll be right back, guys. Alright, let's come back in. Alright. God damn, I'm tired. Oh, no wonder it's fucking 20 after 1 in the fucking morning. Jesus. I was up at 6:30 and it's 1:20. Fuck me. Put that on the goddamn Christmas card. Alright, so play and should be back. Make sure everything's okay. Yeah, we're back in the... Alright. The stream looks like it's catching up. Just want to make sure I didn't fuck up a window on the stream, ladies and gentlemen. So we're just going to wait here. In the meantime... Oh yeah, it's fine. Frank's in here saying, Griever, hi, it's Florida. What a cool chair. Well, thank you for the chair. Yes, it was a family heirloom passed down 6 generations. Yeah, no, I've got it from Staples. Rocker said, get a Corona for the boys. I wish I could. I don't have any Corona. They're all empty. They're all empty. What the fuck do you want me to do? Anyways. Yeah, so let's continue this one. Yeah, I'll get Corona. Well, I'm definitely, because what I do when we do the Canada Day barbecue, where we host like 35 people, or sometimes 25, normally, because I got the propane going, my brother has the charcoal going and stuff like that, and I'm cooking for like 10 hours and shit, just constantly shoveling out food. I cut my beer with Corona Zeros, so like I have a cooler that I fill with ice and shit, obviously, and I have a bunch of Coronas, but I also have like 0% Coronas, and I sort of cut it because otherwise, fuck, I mean, with all the heat and, you know, not really eating and all on the go all the time, like trying to be a good host and blah, 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 yeah, you get loaded by 7 o'clock, you know what I mean? So you have to fucking, you know, you gotta cut it with something. Now, may I have this fucking dance? Gecko, are you strong enough yet to do that? No. No, you are not. Unfortunately. Florida said, so Griever, how far into this mission are you now? Second wave, buddy. Second wave. Hey, I'm not apologizing for this shit. Yeah. The chat, I didn't expect the chat to go off. I thought everybody would be watching fucking K-Fox play, and no one would have time for this, and everybody knows how I love to fucking hear the sound of my own goddamn voice, so... I don't know, I just figured fucking... I don't know. I didn't realize, like, I knew this mission because I was taking it slow with no speed up. I knew this mission would take me at least an hour and a half, but I didn't expect to be at the 2-hour mark and only be on the second wave. I will admit that. Margaret said K-Fox finished for the day. No, I understand that, but the moment I started the stream, everyone was like Rekra, you were in here first, but you know, in the first like 5 minutes, Tom and Plays and, you know, came in and you were in here, and then fucking, you know, like, it was just like, okay, wow, you know, so... Florida said, hey, you're in for the long haul? Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. I'm here until I finish the mission. And I was never intending to play Badlands because I need to do some research on Badlands. Badlands scares the fuck out of me. This mission actually scared the fuck out of me. So, and I did a lot of research before doing it. And I still think I made a few mistakes so far. So, it'd be really nice to be able to not make further mistakes. You know? So if we blind you, or just straight up kill you. Like I said, they were here to stall for time by constantly getting you to talk to chat. I mean, but why stall time? I mean, I know what they were doing. I know they were having fun. I understand the reason, but... Like, what... Like, they have no dog in this race. It didn't... Nothing died by them distracting me, if that's a thing. So, it's just fun, you know? Plus, as I said, plays... Tom and I have been friends for a few years now. Like, years. So, it's not something that we're just like, you know... Tom plays would actually never... Even for content, I know that those boys wouldn't intentionally ever try to screw me over in that regard. So, you know, it's all good. Alright, so see, that I believe. 100%. Were there bets placed? Because I could see that. See, that's the tomfoolery. Ironically, Tom. That's the tomfoolery I would expect, to see how long the stream would go on before you finish the first wave. I mean, see? That I expect from them. I sort of felt like that was going on the whole time. But I'm fine. Like, that makes me happy. Because it's like... Draft League A is for fun, but it's also for... That's the point. Part B is for entertainment. It's supposed to be fun, not just for the player, but for the viewer. So if you guys in the VC are all having a good chuckle at distracting me from actually playing the game for 45 minutes, okay, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not butthurt about that. That's fun, you know? Over under 90 minutes. Nice. Rago said, no bets. I honestly thought there would be. You know, but that's, as I said... Like, see, that's the type of fun I'm here for, if that makes sense. That's the type of ball busting that I like, you know, because I know I talk forever. I'm a streamer. It's what I'm supposed to do. Would you guys really like me deadpanned here? I don't know if I did that right. So, Soggy. Maybe I, Can you guys hear me? Okay, good. And, yeah, nobody wants that fucking shit, you know what I mean? So, a lot of the times, I just try my best to be entertaining. Whether, and sometimes, like I've told Tom before, and he knows it, sometimes in season 3 and 4, I dialed that shit up to 11 to make it seem like there was drama, you know what I mean? Just to give people something to watch, you know? Like, if I'm going to stream on YouTube, I'm not going to just sit here and play the fucking game, you know? I mean, unless nobody jumps in the chat, then obviously that's all I do, but yeah. Florida said, man, Griever really is in it for the community. You fucking love to see it. Soggy D's nuts, yeah. No, I am in it for the community, man. I mean, you gotta remember, even though I don't have the title anymore, I was a founder. I was right up there with Play, Zach, and Tom for 5 seasons. I was there for... I was a founder for a couple of years, you know. We made decisions together, you know what I mean? I have always been about promoting this Discord, promoting this game, and promoting these ROMs. And the community we've brought together is just a great group of people, all diverse personalities and blah, 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 but... I'm all about building the community just to be a good-natured place on the internet, you know? So, that's why I just do my part, you know? Like, I am rusty as fuck. I'm not good at this game. Anymore. I used to be. I'm not good at it anymore. And I've forgotten more than fucking, you know, like, Dusk might be a better player than I am at this point, you know? And he's brand new to draft, but he might be better than I am. The thing is, I enjoy playing the game, I enjoy the Discord, and I enjoy the community. So I just want to be here to fucking play, you know? Florida also said, I always forget that you were a founder. I joined after you stepped away, I'm assuming? Yeah, probably. I joined after the last draft season, a bit before Chaos Season 2. Yeah. So I was one of the original people in the planning stages. Like as I said, we created season 1 together. I was one of the 4, and we were there. I was there since the beginning. I was a mod. I was right up there. I had the green tag and everything. I asked Zach to take it away when my wife was leaving, and I was being a bit of a, as I said, a bit of a slag. So yeah. Because I was not offering, I was only being argumentative, and self-reflection time, I was only being argumentative with the other guys. Tom and Plays wanted to take this in a certain direction. I was not. Zach was always a yes man to everybody. Not a fault on Zach. Zach's awesome. But Zach was just like, alright, Zach is a very Hawaiian, go with the flow, cool surfer dude vibe. He doesn't, he's like, alright, you guys want to do it this way? Let's do it this way. You know, Tom and I also all have rather strong personalities, so they wanted to go one way, I wanted to go a different way, and in the end I said, I don't want to hurt this friendship, blah, 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 and I understand that sort of self-reflection-wise, things going on in real life are not adding up right now, so I told Zach, I said, don't cut me out, just make me, a regular member of the Discord, take away my mod capabilities, because right now I'm not in a good headspace to do this, and I'm being short with people, and I'm just being a bit of a bitch, and I'm reading too much into things, and blah, 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 blah. So Zach did that, and because I asked him to. And so I was, yeah, that's what happened. But yeah, so you weren't there for that. Yeah, I always forget that, because so many people came in at Season 5, which is when I took away my founder capabilities. I helped with Season 5 a little, but I was not a founder by the time Season 5. So, I think that's the right time. I might be wrong. Anyways, yeah. That's the long and short of that. That's twice I've told that story. Kevin Rock said, just finished my mission 10 grind. No losses. Levels are looking good. Good luck with the mission. Thank you very much. Which one's Kevin Rock? I assume K-Fox? No, just finished mission 10. That's probably Xenon. Yeah, that's probably Xenon. Yeah. Frank said, Florida said, you can own up to it. That's something you can appreciate. Yeah, I know. The boys never kicked me out or anything. That's why we're all on good terms. Boys didn't kick me out. I sort of stepped down. And, I mean, it's fine. It's not like I was being paid. Do you know what I mean? I didn't take a pay cut, so it's all good, and now we're all good. Rockrise said, I remember I came in halfway through Season 5. Yeah, so I think it was during Season 5, because I remember help planning Season 5. I was involved in that, so, yeah. Anyways, yeah, should definitely get back to the actual playing might be something we should do. I could kill him, or I could do Rain of Mercy. Yeah, I knew that blue med was coming, but I just don't care. Xenom said, I'm Xenom, your teammate. Notice me, senpai. Senpai, Jesus Christ. How old am I? Isn't it sensei? Because I'm that fucking old? Hey, and you weren't here for this, but I ranked you as the best. Rakurai was boldly asked, said, how would you rank your teammates? And I took the bait. And I told him, I said, it goes Xenon, Thunder, me, and Dusk. And the only reason Dusk is below me is because I've actually done draft before. So, I put you at the head of the game, man. I don't know why it's the Grievers, Gooners. Fucking Xenon's the one in charge. I don't know fucking do. For some reason, I'm like honorary team captain just because I've been here for so fucking long. I get an honorary I'm like the guy who gets the honorary degrees. Let's go. Florida said, good job, Zia. I missed it, but good luck. How did you miss his, but you're watching mine? What the fuck? Wait, did he do... Was he doing his just, like, just ended? Or, I don't know. This is one of my problem when I play, because I know I take, like, 2 hours to do one mission. But the thing is that because I do that, I end up always missing out. I'm like, I don't want to play. Like, yesterday, I didn't play because my teammate Dusk was playing, so I wanted to watch Dusk play, and then it got a little too late, and I was just like, I don't want to mess up because, I have to go to, like, I don't want to rush it or anything because I, got work in the morning, that kind of idea, right? So, anyways. Brock said he was in the Discord call. Oh, shit. Okay. He did 7, 8, 9, and 10. Motherfucker. See, this is why Xenon... I don't know why it's the Griever Gooners. It should be like Xenon's Champions or some shit. Because I don't know why the fuck. On mobile and left the call to watch the stream. Ah, okay. You were at work and stuff. Okay, Florida man. Now I get you, bro. Now I get you. All good, brother. All good. Yeah, you missed. Finally, the computer missed. Did everybody see that? Everybody see that? The computer fucking missed. Well, miracles never cease. All right. Oh, wait, this is the one who's got the poison shit. Yeah, I ain't playing that fucking game. Fuck you. This is the poison team. See? Because Griever's Gooners has aura. And funnily enough, I did not come up with that. I think that was Xenon. Xenon, I believe, was the one when the team names were announced. He was like, yeah, fuck it. We are the Griever's Gooners. And he had that picture of, like, the old man with all the... Yeah, I think that was Xenon himself, actually, who did that. So, yeah, I mean, it's fine. Yeah. No, I'm happy that even though I haven't played in a few seasons... Oh, what a waste of a crit. Finally get... That's my only second crit all game, and that's where it lands. But, yeah, I got... I like that the fact that even though I'm not really, I haven't been a staple in the community or the other things going on, the Marvel Rivals, the Blood Bowl, all that stuff, for a while, or the Pokemon XD draft, like, players was like, why didn't you join that, by the way? I like that I still have, like, I'm still around. I'm still here, guys. I still check the Discord every day. Just sometimes guys are talking about games that I have no fucking, interest in, or I don't know what to, So, kind of nice. You can step away, sort of idea, for like 5 minutes and still be like, oh, nobody forgot. Kind of nice. Xenon's Gooners don't have the same ring to it. To be fair, we could have called you something better, like Xenon's... I said Xenon's Champions or something. I don't know. Florida said, Golden. I love this ROM, so I'm glad more people are playing through it. Yeah, Pooch and Marshall did a good job. They did. They really did. It would have been fun to see you in the XT draft, by the way. As I said, plays, obviously, he wants me in the next one, obviously. So I'm going to definitely have to double down on playing XD. Because, as I said, the whole reason I didn't join was his message literally said, please tell me you have prior experience playing and beating this game because I am not holding your hand, sort of idea, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, yeah, that's fair. So I just didn't even bother messaging him. Rocker, I said, funnily enough, I joined the XD draft even though I know Jack Julius squad about Gale of Darkness. Oh, well, there you go. So some people did, some people didn't. I really want to heal him right there, but I want the kill. Porter said it was good to see you in that wreck, right? Okay. So see, maybe I could have joined anyways. But I just listened to what Blaze told me. Ragrai said, yes, burning Hariyama wasn't my smartest move. No, probably not. Okay, so we need him there for one more team, but then we gotta move him. Okay, so let's... Really quick. Trader. Sword, bow, and arrow, yes. Let's buy another one. Fuck it. We're not going for the legendary sword. We spent our money. Ladies and gentlemen, money was spent. Okay, so I kind of want to go attack the boss with this team. I don't know. Okay, here comes the time. Tiger X is there. So I sort of want... Alright, so I want you to work on, but I need Gaia. Okay, here's what's going to happen. You are going to actually go right over here. And we might attack the boss later, but you, we're going to need you soon. But I think I need a team. I don't know how this works. This is the problem. So we're going to put a team right down here. We're going to put you in you. Because that's where you go. And then Curse, you're going to have to leave immediately because I'm going to need... I want to raise up that Joey team. That Joey team needs the AP. We got enough silver bows and arrows to last us a lifetime. Okay, so maybe we take you in just to see what you can do. I don't know. That seems kind of... I don't know if it's risky. Kind of low leveled for that. Don't want to run out of time, though. Maybe I take... Actually, I know what I can do. I can take this team in. Move the Red Eyes team over here. And the Tiger Axe team stays... wherever the fuck the Tiger Axe team is. They stay right there. You attack the boss, but don't kill him. Because that's what I was told to do. So you don't run out of time on that final... Alright, so we're just going to try this. We still have a Rain of Mercy and all that. Now, I wish I really had healed that. But it is, we have Knight Adept. Okay, so Dragon Treasure does what? Just straight 500. Plus your attack provides additional... Alright. Now let's see. Whale Hail. Extra damage to Beast. I don't have a Beast. Poisons the enemy. Yes, of course. Attack won't miss. Of course. Okay, so... There's no way they all attack that. So, what do I do? Alright. The best move to... Waiting out the AP of Fortress Whale is a bad idea. He's got poison, but we've got Rain of Mercy. So, let's poison all of them. Let's attack the Sea King Dragon. Let's force him to use the... Yeah. Wait, I don't have items. Oh, I don't have rain anymore. Okay, so I'm going to have to use a red. But that's fine if we do this. Let's poison the whole team. There we go. And then you, Red Med, Red Eyes. This is not the team to kill this. This is just the team to weaken him. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How did that do so much damage? Oh no. Oh no, this is bad. Oh no. This might be the end of my spirit. Oh no, but she's got the heal. Oh fuck. Can I run away? It's based on AP. I've got to run. So I cannot heal her. She'll die from the poison damage. She'll die from the fucking poison damage. They all went after... Why did they do so much fucking damage? I have one escape chance. But if I use it... If I use it and I'm wrong... God damn it, I wish I knew what the escape thing was. Oh no! Alright. Get the fuck out of there. Hit the escape button. Survived. No life point loss. Get the fuck out of there. That team is fucking dangerous. I didn't get anything accomplished there. Holy shit. So what we need to do is take Tiger Axe in there 100%. Red Eye's got to go right down here. You just need to run the fuck away. So you're no good to me anymore. And now Curse got to come out. Shit. That's not good because Soggy, that was my answer. I forgot I ran out of reins. So, alright. Are they back yet? No, not yet. Maybe we take the Tiger Axe team in there? Wait, what did he have? He said he was good against what? Beasts? Nothing against machines. I think we take this team in here and try to hurt him. Shit, because I gotta weaken this team if I'm gonna grind. So we're not gonna have anything helping us. Alright, because of course they've got dragon treasure and I'm just stupid. Okay. Poisons the enemy, of course it does, but if we flip, does extra damage to dragons. There we go. Extra damage to warriors. And Malice Pass gives us the 1500. Don't want to use the 1500 right yet. If I can get... Come on, come on. Give it to me. Yep, poison him. It won't... If I can kill him... If I can kill him, if I can get that before Mr. Whale Dragon here. Fuck. Might have to spend 50 life points to run, too. So I don't have a Reign of Mercy. God damn, this team is not... I'm not set up to fight this team. Okay, so you... Hit that dragon and hit him hard. Only 400, so that wasn't a great choice. Benson. I do have 3 red medicines on the team though, that's fine. So I can always heal up some more. I want him to use up those reds, so hit him. Hopefully he uses the red now. He's going to use the red on that. I know he is, so... Yeah. He has to, so he can't attack me. Turn on you. Man, this got really intense really quick. The boost might matter, but I can't take that chance. Can I take the chance that I can kill Fortress Whale? Because I really don't want to take that chance. I'd rather take the chance of seeing what Fortress Whale is going to do. Oof. Get rid of this guy. Well, hell. Oh, on Tiger Axe. Weird. Okay. A Red Med Barrel Dragon. Right. I then Red Med Tiger Axe, and then I've got to take the chance because I don't think I have enough AP to take care of Fortress Whale. But he does one attack, and then I have enough probably here left. Oh, and that crit. See, that was the right choice then because of that crit. So I have enough AP now to take out at least one of them and really damage either Aqua Dragon or... So let's see. I did over 400. So close. Tiger Axe can definitely take him out. So there we go. Seeking Dragon's gone. Only got one shot. Alright, so we gotta obviously do this to the Aqua Dragon. I might use it less. Oh, with that crit, I can't pass it up. I can't pass it up. I gotta kill him. There we go. Alright, so all that's left is the Fortress Whale. He has one red medicine left, but it's fine. Okay, so it's only Fortress Whale left. Raise up that. We definitely need to raise up this team. We need to raise up. The unfortunate thing is we need to raise up both teams, but shit, this is really bad actually, because yeah, there's a lot wrong with this. All right, so we're gonna pause this for a second because I need to check something. Also need to take a leak anyways, but I need to check a certain stat on a spreadsheet to see what the fuck I fucked up there. I know what I fucked up, but still. Florida said, so how was your day, Griever? Overall, not too bad. Not too bad. It was a pretty good day. How was yours? He said, so how are you feeling about the teams? I'm feeling underleveled, and I don't think that two more rounds is going to get me to where I need to be for Badlands, and so I think I've spread the experience in a wrong way. I like the teams. I don't think that they're, yeah. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to check the spread. Let's see. Where is that fucking... I know it's here somewhere. The boys sent it to me. Because I asked Thunder for it. Oh, I gotta scroll through a lot of messages. Just 1 second. Or there might be a... Wait, never mind. I fucking just keep going until I see a link. I just need the spreadsheet for the... That's the Jill Draft Season 1. Yeah, I need the packed documents. There they are. I knew he sent that. Okay, so I just need to check one thing on this. Where's our spirits? Spirits. Here we go. And it would be... nope, none of you. So where are you? There she is. Oh. I don't get anything about level 20 anyways. I do get... Oh, wait a minute. I have Fiend Killer? Wait a minute. I have Lucky. Well, I wasn't very fucking lucky. I don't get Status Guard or level 3 Magic, but I do have Fiend. I do have Fiend Killer. Okay, I didn't realize that. Alright. So she's actually not in a bad position then. Okay, I'm gonna double check this stuff, guys. We'll be right back. I just need to take a... Yeah, I need to grab some beer. I'll be honest with you, I need to grab some fucking beer. But also, yeah, I just... Florida said, 2 more rounds will do you well. The mission is fairly generous in my memory. It's not too late, in my opinion. No. It's just... I wanted to get certain characters to certain levels, and right now I nearly lost something because I don't know how to escape, because I don't know the game mechanics as well as everybody else, so I can't gauge that. I'm always taking a risk versus reward, and that always bothers me, you know. Florida said, and my day was good. Spent the afternoon at work, 2 to 10. It was pretty busy, but nothing horrible. My day was 7 to 2, so I was off pretty early, or 8 to 2, really. Like, I left the house at 7, you know. So it was pretty productive, yeah. Glad you had a good day. Anyways, as I said, guys, be right back. I just I wanted to make some... I need to make sure what team needs the grinding at this point, since the Yugi thing did not happen, and I'm not risking that. So, because we got what we came for. She doesn't get anything at level 20, neither does Metal, so we're good. We're good as far as the Yugi team is concerned. Obviously, we could be stronger, but I'm not going to risk it. So, we obviously want to grind up the other teams, but I want to see what we're missing out on if we grind this team versus that team. So, anyways, be right back. Gotta grab some beer. Alrighty, lads, we're back. That's empty, that's this is that. Make sure that that's full. I'm probably gonna have to barbecue those goddamn sausages at this point. Because I'm up way later than I should be, and now I'm getting fucking hungry. Alright, so... Florida said my options were 6 to 6, either evening to morning or morning to evening, or 2 to 10. Was never waking up that early or staying up that late. I mean, 6 to 2, 6 to 6. I would have probably taken the 6 to 6 over the 2 to 10, honestly. 6 to 6 would suit me. Or the 6 to 2, because I hate getting up in the mornings. But I love that I have the rest of the day to either, you know, fuck off or whatever, you know. Whether I sleep, whether I don't, it's kind of irrelevant. Just really quick, need to check it. As I said, guys, a couple of stats here. I just want to double check here. So, at 20, yeah, see, I want that. And then you get, alright. And then, 5, fucking Jesus Christ. Damn. That one doesn't matter so much. That one does. So, yeah, definitely that team. 100%. And then my other team, which has, of course, this guy. I mean, we're not getting that anyways. Alright. I sort of got an idea now. Listen, I'm fucking starving. All of a sudden, I got hit with that. That's a problem when you're drinking. Sometimes. You get that, like, hunger pangs, like, after... You don't realize, like, it's... Because it's been, like, I had dinner at fucking, I don't know, like 6:30, and now it's 2 in the morning. So, obviously, I haven't eaten, and now I'm fucking hungry, right? But you fill up on booze, and you don't realize it until all of a sudden it crashes down on you. Okay, so 100% we need curse out here. Just make sure that... Yeah, these two definitely need it. This team needs it as well, but not as bad. Not as badly. Here they come. This wave, apparently, I might get to the four waves. So apparently, it's hard to get to, not 4 reinforcements, but 4 waves total. Isn't that the thing? Or is it 4 reinforcement waves? Because, yeah, Florida, if you're still in here, tell me, when people talk about the 4th wave, are they saying like the 4 reinforcements, as in they fought 5 waves? Because I don't see that fucking happening. Oh, there goes that guy. There we go, man. This team should be able to finish off Fortress well because we haven't used like a single red. No, we've used 1 red, I believe. Ah, the miss. Fuck. Miss is gonna matter. Florida said, yeah, so this mission is something you can really hyper optimize. That's what I mean. I think there's that option if you can make it 5 waves, but I'm not attempting that, so it doesn't matter. I believe you can fight the first wave and forward respawns, but it's very tight. Yeah, so yeah, I'm not doing that. Okay. That's what I figured, because everyone's like, oh, it's really tight, and I'm like, well, I'm on my third wave, and there's still time, but yeah, I don't know. I'll wait until it's close, but I'm gonna run in with this team with the polymerization to kill that fortress whale. Oh. Comes a fireball. This guy. Yeah, like, trust me, I'm all good with being tight. You know what I'm saying? But not that type of tight. So the time goes down slower than you might think. I mean, we'll see. We'll see when we get really close, but I am not timing out when I haven't actually lost anything. Knock on the fucking fake wood here. I'm not risking that, because Badlands is probably going to take something. So there, get wrecked. Now, granted, I should have probably used that on Dark Witch, but yeah, because now she gets to move. It's refill time, baby. Or top off, I should say. There we go. We're getting the team up. Alright. We need a couple of them to hit 20, though. Okay. So I should be okay right here. Yeah, I think I am. Alright. Here they come out of the castle. See, this team was meant to take this experience, but now I need... yeah, I need them to take the experience. I feel like I'm spreading it a little too thin, but... I don't know. I'm so scared of Badlands. I haven't actually seen it. That's the thing. I haven't seen it, but I just know it's scary. So, everybody loses something on Badlands. And last time I was in a draft, Badlands fucked me hard. I lost like a whole marshal. So, like, team and all. So, I get it, but yeah. So I don't have a Rain of Mercy or anything like that. Let's just hit you. Let's just see. Okay, I'm seeing it now. Alright, you hit him. Then he's gonna hit this one. Then he's gonna heal this one. Alright. So, yeah, our Tiger Axe team is gonna have to take out the Fortress Whale. I don't think there's a choice anymore. Curse might do this. Maybe. Not quite. Crit might have come in handy earlier. 15. So we need a whole nother round to get them to the 20. I don't see it. I just don't see it. Got rid of one of them at least right out of the gate. And that's a mess. Alright. Had I known I was going to do that, you know, well, I should have known. Alright, let's see. You attack you, honestly. And then we'll focus everybody else on the other two. Got enough damage in him to fucking kill just about anything. Gaia's strength is ridiculous. And the poison kill, so we don't get as much. And Curse didn't even get another... Yeah. Huh. Because we're at the halfway limit here. I might be able to get that fit. I mean, I've been doing everything the way, like, Thunder... it was like 80% Thunder and like 20% Xenon. Tried to help me to figure this all out, so... Well, that's the thing. I love when that I have had not a single crit this mission that has actually mattered. Not a single crit that actually counted for anything. And I'm just going to straight up say it, that bothers me. So all our healing is officially used up on this team. Which is technically a bit of a problem because we're kinda looking at less than 1,000. Yep. Right there. Almost made me spill my beer with that shit. Fucking hell. If you're gonna do it, just can it please be in my favor, just like once or twice, and then I can move on from it or whatever, you know. There it is again. I have not gotten a single crit that mattered. Okay, Curse got it. Sea King got it, but we really need them to 20. I was told 20 is the cutoff, so I need the next round for Joey completely. Mine's not gonna get shit. I mean, having your 3 teams is, I suppose, valid, but I was trying to work with 4. Let's guide champion up. That way we don't have to worry about it. Now our health stays the same. I really wish I had some blue meds. God damn. And of course I don't have the legendary sword anymore, so this is all gonna be, yeah, normal damage. Now this should be either enough to kill, or, yeah, it's not going to be enough, but the poison took, yeah. I figured the poison would take it. Seeking Dragon actually took a hit. And got, of course, got crit. Why not? Why not? Alrighty. You guys just checking something. There we go. Nope. This and then this. Okay, so that was all the reinforcements for the third run. As I said, I sort of want to go in there, but I don't want to go in there because, yeah, reasons. So, she's healing up fine, but she's not, yeah. 20, 24, and 19, that's the best we managed to do. It is what it is. So this team has got to stay right there for this next round, 100%. And when we look at the amount of money we have, which is only 101, we are definitely not spending any more money. So the question is, do we try to give this team anything? It might benefit a little bit to... Depends. And they're not... Of course, Barrel Dragon, poor bastard, isn't healing. I can't heal him outside of battle. I've used my escape, so... We will tab this. Space bar, whatever you want to call it. There is no way I'm getting another run out of this by the looks of it. Haven't even left the base yet. Yeah, there's no way. That's already at the M of time. Yeah, no. I'm gonna get one more run out of this. Yeah, one more run. And then I gotta kill the boss. Okay, fair enough. Well, I did what I could, you know. Now, I probably have to move this team soon because I don't have any healing anymore, and that guys at less than 900 HP will likely prove to be a problem. So we'll attack. We'll wait for a shot. See, it looks like he's doing against Gaia. There you go. So we have probably one more good shot, one more good team to face him, and then it's done. Then we have to throw Tiger Axe in there or something, because we have the Poly team. Maybe the Tiger Axe team is the answer. Yeah, because I can Poly one more time, and that solves the healing problem. But it doesn't solve this problem. And then Tiger... Oh, shit. I really wanted Tiger on the move, because I'd love to get Tiger to get a lot of the... But he's kind of used up too, to be fair. He's kind of used up. Oh, not quite enough. Okay, it's fine, that's okay. So we are gonna do this. And I know we're safe. I know we're safe with that. But now I'll have to put Red Eyes in the way, which is okay. Because now, yeah, Seeking Dragon's at less than 600, for God's sakes. And as strong as they are, you know. Yeah, it's just like, no. Like, I'm not taking that bet, so get rid of this thing. Oh, I should have guarded. Well, I'm gonna guard right now, and then I'm gonna do this. Still technically have the guard up, so whatever. I think it works like that. I don't know. I think it's a full turn of returns or whatever. So we got it. We're close. We're close. So I'm okay with that, and plus this team is going to be boosted quite a bit later on. So let's see. All right, then. Crit's good. A crit that actually mattered. Not against that. And a rodent that died. And we missed. Of course we did. We have the Millennium Shield though, so we're not that worried about the damage. AP net might not be great at this junction, but... And crit of only 200, so... Let's try it. Alright. Okay, I like that. And another miss. God damn it. Flame Swordsman, you kinda fucking yourself a little bit. Like, I'm trying to help you, and you're just having none of it. Alright, so we just gotta wait everything out. Finally hit, but yeah, no wonder we lost. We deserve to lose. Finally an AP point, but whatever. I don't think that my team is anything but gonna just give us what we need going forward. Oh, we're into this team now. And they all are seemingly moving first. Of course they are. So now we have the problem of trying to get rid of at least one of these guys in a timely fashion with only one guy with a red medicine. About time you fucking bloody did something, eh, Flame Swordsman? But I would be remiss to not, at the very least, make sure that Red Eyes Black Dragon doesn't get his fair time. So, that's why we do what we do. Now I believe our other friends are going to take care of the rest. Because we can't have... We're out of healing for our other guy. The Yugi team can't heal. I mean, it can, but it can't. So we can't chance taking that team in there anymore. This team is too fragile to take against Fortress Whale. And... realistically, the Gaia team did very well. It went from like level 8s to now like level 17s. We doubled the levels. I don't know what... Okay. What does that mean? Stalled out. Yeah, I hear the goddamn noise. Everybody else hear that noise? No, I don't save state. Arakurai and yeah, no, I don't save state. So Okay. Well, so what we can do. This is how we handled this back since season 1, ladies and gentlemen. Is that I will recreate this on my own time. To the best of my abilities. I know what I did. I'm going to do the same shit again anyways. I didn't lose anything, so I can probably recreate this pretty simply without talking to chat and blah blah blah. And then I can just... We are so close to the end of the mission. You know, the Fortress Whale is down. There's no reason. So, I can probably just get this as close as possible. What I'm going to do is, I know my numbers for my Yugi team. I know that Gecko was shy of 19, Red Eyes hit 20, and Saudi was 24. I know that the Joey team hit roughly 17 across the board, and I was working on the Tiger Axe team. So, I can probably recreate this pretty good. So, we're so close to the end of the mission, I'll just recreate this. I think that's, and even if we get to this final wave, if Rakurai decides that, hey, I want you to get that far, save state, and then open up the next stream before you kill the boss, I'll do my best, Like, I'm okay with that, but I think we're kind of concluded that I could do that, but yeah, so let's check the Marshall. Oh my god, yeah, what the fuck, yeah. Rucker said restart it, I guess. Yeah, that's the only option. Marshall said this happened to me in Draft League 5. Oh, I think I remember that. Rucker, I said, will you be honest and if anything dies? Oh, yeah. If something dies, I'll be like, yeah, no, fuck, I got a straight crit. I fucked up. I'll just recreate it. As I said, if you want me to not finish the mission, like, if you want me to, like, get to roughly this point, which is the end of the third wave, right? You want me to get to that point, and then save state and start a stream from there? I can. But at this point, I think I could probably just clear the mission, and if anything dies, they die. As I said, this is all for fun. I ain't got money on it. So, unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like none of this mattered. Well, it did, but because now, the best part about this, by the way, to Rakurai, who's also in here, which, by the way, I gotta mute that. God damn, that's pissing me off. Pause. Okay. So, because we know what happened, the best part is, I'm not deleting this. I have the VOD. So I know exactly what I did. So I can literally do it almost play by play. And nothing really changes. Assuming no straight crits, like you said, Rakurai. Assuming no straight crits that kill something, I can basically recreate this and make the levels pretty much what they are. Right? So, why don't we do that? Ryder said, alright, just letting you know, you used one escape. Yes, I did. Doing 2 during recreate 50. Oh! Okay. I don't mind the 50 life point loss. I will take it. I must have misread the rules. I thought it was 1 escape per mission. Now, I'm not going to argue the point. I'll take that. I will change it right now. I will change that. I will lower that 50 life point loss. I thought we were allowed 1 escape per mission. And I believe the original draft rules did say 1 escape per mission. Every escape after that will be 50. Like if you had to use more than 1 escape per mission. Maybe I read that wrong, but let's yeah. But yes, 100%. I did use a second escape, so I will not contest that. But I thought the rules read that a little differently, but maybe I just misread them. So yeah, no, I'll minus the 50 life points. Now that I know that, I will never use the escape feature again. But yeah, okay, cool. Actually, I'll change that right now before we get off here, because obviously. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, that was 3 hours and 20 minutes of a waste of everybody's time. But I hope you had a good time. That's the main thing. Hopefully everybody had a good time. Obviously, it's 2:30 in the morning, and now I gotta fucking cook because I'm fucking hungry. No, it's not that one. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. Alright, I'll take away the 50. Boom. Save, just to update that. I'm at 1,700 life points, not 1,750. There we go. So that should update quite shortly. And there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, Dolphin... Falsebound Kingdom or the mod, blame what you will, but it fucked up at the very end. So I will recreate this as best to my ability. As I said, Rakurai knows that, you know, I've been around here a long time. I'm an honest gamer. If I lose something, I'll let him know. Right? So, and I do take that 50 life point loss. You know, because I misread the rules. Once again, read the goddamn rules. I thought it said 1 escape per mission was free, but it's no 1 escape like throughout the whole game. Rakurai, in the future, I would reword that a little bit, but yeah. But yeah. So, thank you. Guys, so much for being in here, and all the guys from the VC and blah 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 blah. I obviously have to go cook something so I can fill the stomach before I something. I gotta eat something. I'm fucking starving now at this point. Rakurai said, to be fair, you were on the same mission for 3 hours. Maybe it wasn't expecting to be open for that long. I don't know. I've run Falsebound for like 6. So I think maybe it's once again the unstability of the Aram. You know, like it's a Aram. So once again, it's Dolphin. Once again, it's also a modded ROM. It's got problems. You know what I mean? There's 1,000 things that could be the issue. As an electrician, as a troubleshooter, I do deal with this all the time. It's like, you know what? At the end of the day, I don't know why it burnt out, but let me replace this part and we'll see what happens. And then nothing happens for 10 years. And it's like, I don't know what happened to the part. The part should have been fine. It tested fine. It works other places, but I don't know. It didn't like it. I don't know what to tell you, you know? So, yeah. But anyways, Rakurai, I take that, you know. I'll just have to recreate this. I'll probably recreate it tomorrow if I find time. Or Saturday more so. Probably Saturday. So this sort of set me back a little bit. Probably not going to do Badlands until the weekend is over at this rate. I was going to plan to do Badlands on Sunday. Not going to do it anymore. Obviously, I got to recreate this. It's going to take me a little bit of time. So, but yeah. So anyways, thank you everybody for watching. Sorry it has a sort of a lackluster end, but it is what it is. Thanks for all the guys and gals for jumping in, and we'll see you guys back here next time. Have a good one. Sayonara.